이거 맞아. 오케이. 예.
빨리 해라.
빨리 알겠어요. 오케이.
I feel mother. Listen, you're a crazy weirdo.
Brother, let me tell you something, dude. I don't ever stumble, I don't
Feel
ever
my
fall,
mother.
dude.
So sick of calling you and you not answering
Not answering the phone. Gotta change that fucking intro, man.
What's
Welcome in, everybody.
up?
Sideshow Nate and Dan Straight here with the South of the Straight Show. We would love to hear from you in the chat down below. Please feel free to chime in at any time, man. It's always nice to see the chat get rolling early.
I'm drinking the tea tonight. I'm ready
Dan's
to go. I'm always drinking the tea. Have you noticed the
Is
drinking
that a
of
new
the
thing?
tea?
Is that a new thing that you?
I don't know if I should show off brands, but yeah, I'm drinking this tea.
You got your Pure Leaf all. Your what is that? Is that
We're
what is
not-
it?
we
Is that
don't-
Nestle? Is that a Nestle thing? What kind of
I
Michigander are you?
I better ask Coke Hogan what he thinks about that.
Right, yeah. Welcome in, everybody. Today on the broadcast, we first and foremost want to thank you for tuning in, checking it out if you're watching live, because you know what, Dan, there's a new thing that's going to be happening on the show.
Really?
New thing that I've decided to start doing with the show. And I've had a lot of thought about this for a long time, but this is going to be the last week that we will be featuring music videos on the show.
Damn.
We're going to be changing things over. We're going to be changing it over to the format of we will point people in the direction. We'll interview the bands and whatnot, and then we'll point people towards the direction. Is that a good thing, though? I
Did
wonder
we talk
if
about this
What do you
before
do
the
to-
show?
we've
What do you
talked
do
about
about
this
the
in a
time,
while
much
back.
time?
Bomb accent. It's nice to see you.
I don't think we talked about
C.
this.
Bomb C accent.
What up?
Yeah, afternoon. It's it's a kind of afternoon. I'm thinking about this, like I want to really bring this to like the viewers themselves, because like we had
Stop
this
playing
thing that's always
music.
happening.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Let's reiterate what we're talking about here.
Okay, yeah.
We're going to stop playing music videos on the show. It's not going to be part of the show anymore.
Lyle, what's going on, man? It's nice to hear from Lyle Hankins. I remember Lyle from back in the day. Yeah, Lyle, we're having a discussion right now because I'm thinking about like all the copyright things, the copyright situations that are always going on YouTube, Facebook. We got last week.
Keep getting shut down.
We got zucked last week, right? We had
We
the
got Zuckerberg.
yeah, we got we got all zucked up. And
Sucked.
so I'm thinking about like the way that we can do this, like how can we do this where we can make it like it's a Sunday evening type of an event, yet at the same time we ourselves are not gaining any, or we aren't getting hit with anything that's going to cause the show to be shut off, or there's no video of it on Facebook now. I mean,
So
Facebook.
you're just talking about playing songs only.
No, not playing songs only. What I'm talking about doing here is having like interviews, doing interviews with the musicians, with the people, the people that we're talking to and with, and then in the description, encouraging people to go and check them out. Now, during the 7 to 9 p.m. thing is still going to be happening, though. This is the cool part, okay? Where it's going to be you go, you watch the music video, and then you can come back to our channel, and we'll have the next guest on. The next guest will do the exact same thing. We'll have our interview with them. We'll talk to them and whatnot. Get done chatting with them and point everybody to go and check out their channel.
The description below.
That way, number one, they're gaining the views. I want to make sure that the artists are gaining the views. They're gaining all of the things that they are supposed to be really getting out of the deal of watching. Going on to Facebook
So do you
or
think
YouTube.
that people that are
I mean,
watching the show say, hey, this is a great video. Did you guys see that video? Oh, hey, let's go watch it. We'll go back to South of the Straits and we'll watch it on
No,
this.
they're not
You don't
watching
think
it on
they're
there,
watching
but
it on- you
that's
think-
more
you
the
don't think
live
they're going
viewers
to
are-
watch it on their channel?
the live viewers are watching that. I mean, they're the
All
ones
right,
that are
well,
checking
that's
that
because
out.
they're the live viewers. They're getting
Right.
rewarded for being the live viewers,
Yeah,
and they
yeah,
get
yeah.
to watch this show. I don't want to take that away from them.
I don't know.
Nate.
I want to put it up to them. I want to put it up to something that everybody else would be able to.
So
Even
you're saying let's have
Michelangelo.
them on,
I'd
you
like to
guys
hear
can
from
s-
Michelangelo. What do you think about that idea?
Michael?
I mean,
Oh shit! I wasn't paying attention.
the mic.
He was
Fine.
reading his script.
No.
Okay, no,
Fine,
you know
but-
what? Listen, I don't want to end this. I don't want to end this on the wrong tune here.
Okay,
So,
okay.
What? So you're saying
What I'm
let's
thinking
do
about doing
interviews
is
with the
doing
people,
interviews with the people,
and then leave a description for the
leaving
video
a
that we're
description
talking
that
about.
they're talking about, and then they can go and watch it on their own discretion. At the same time, like when they're watching that, as soon as they get done watching that, they can come back to our channel, and we'll have a new live stream that is open that is going on, that following the amount of time, like roughly about 5-10 minutes, like
We
say
s-
like
two
we do an
videos,
interview
right?
from like 7:20, from 7 to 7:20, right? We do an interview, and then we got like a 10-minute break or something. We come back on at 7:30. We do another interview, like something like that. Like and then it gives the
People time to
Yeah.
go check out the video.
Check out the music
What do you-
video
you
that
know,
we're
I wanna
talking
know,
about.
What do the viewers think?
I would like to know what they think about it too. I want to know. I want to
What
put it
should
up
we
to a
do,
vote.
guys?
So like, please start commenting in the chat down below. Let us know what you think. Should we stop playing the music videos and just start pointing people in that direction, or should we continue on with the trend that we've been doing? Which is,
Okay, can I add my
playing
2
the
cents?
videos and the interviews all in one, kapow!
what goes on in
like
that-
I love doing it.
What about that 10-minute window when there's no video and it's empty space during the break? Was just going to be empty space? We should make fake weird commercials and shit to play on. During
Well, no,
the
we
shit.
just have a new live stream every time. We do
listen,
a new live stream.
I got you.
Okay, listen, and we've had this debate before, and we've talked about this before. Back when we were kids,
Hi, Steve.
we learned. What's up, buddy? Yeah, what's up, Steve? Dude.
Yeah, we'll bring
Man.
Steve up to.
And we're gonna
up
talk to Steve because, dude, he's hurting. Eddie Van Halen.
I know.
He's-
rest
Yeah,
in
dude,
peace.
I've-
And I know
I
you're
love
hurting,
Eddie,
brother,
man.
and we're going to talk to you. But I want to get back to
Include
what we were
the
talking
videos.
about.
Thank you
And
for
listen,
knowing. Steve says
include the videos,
videos.
and this is why, because we've talked about this before, and we're going to bring the argument back about how when we were younger, we followed what trends or what was cool because it was presented to us through MTV.
Right.
MTV. We knew what was cool because that was what was getting played on MTV. That's how we knew what was fucking cool.
Mm-hmm.
But now kids don't have MTV. So they have to go search out. I've never heard of that band. Well,
Right.
because you haven't searched for them before. So now we're asking them to go search for more music videos and shit. Fuck that. We're MTV. We're bringing the music videos to
Okay,
you.
yeah,
We're not
yeah.
making you
Well,
search.
I mean, they
we're
say-
showing you what the fuck is cool.
I'm just thinking about the fact that
Exactly.
they are going to be getting the views, but and
Steve.
Bomb XC accent, he said the exact same thing. He said, like maybe they get the views, but at the same time, he would like to see it all in one live stream. Like why
Yeah.
can't they get the views at the same time? B
I
Walt,
get it. I
B
get
Walt was going to be able to make it in, but he can't.
He's
he
not
can't,
coming?
His ride bailed out.
Oh! Why
his
didn't you
ride-
get a hold of me? Probably because I have
He
a new
lives in
Facebook.
fucking Frankfurt, man. That's a
you know what?
ride.
He's messaged me before.
Have you- yeah,
I've
yeah.
had contact with this guy before. Hey, listen, B. Walt, I do have a new Facebook page.
Yeah,
The old Daniel Smitty that I was doing. Long story, but I don't even remember the password to my email address for that. So I can't change the password to my Facebook account, which means, and I don't remember that password because I'm a fucking stoner. So I can't remember anything from 10 years ago or longer when I set it up in 2010.
Right.
Okay, 10 years ago.
Minutes ago.
But, so now that Facebook only exists on a separate phone that I have, and I sometimes turn that on and fire it up and then see if anyone messages me. But I haven't done that in months. But now I'm just Dan Smitty.
Dan
On
Smitty.
Facebook.
Um,
and so you should send me a friend request. That way we can chat again.
Right.
And then I can come
Not
pick your
Daniel.
ass up.
He's not
Then
Daniel.
I can
He's
pick
Dan.
you up.
Just Dan.
I can pick you
Yeah,
up.
he can pick you up. You guys can be
There,
buddies
that's
again.
done. Go ahead.
So, anyways, tonight on the show too, we should let everybody know that what's going to be on.
What's happening
We have Nick. We have Nick Benninger or Benninger. I don't know. He's a really big dude. and
Benninger.
He could beat me up. He wants to actually fight Joe Rogan.
He
wants
actually,
to.
Oh,
He
damn.
wants to-
actually, he is going to
hates-
beat you up.
he's going to beat me up. Is that part of the gig tonight?
You didn't
Fuck.
know that we've been talking behind the scenes?
I mean, we got boxing gear out in the garage. You never know.
Oh, shit.
So yeah, we're
ready,
gonna
guys.
have Nick Bittinger, I'm gonna say,
gonna leave it
on
really good.
as well as Jeff, his co-host Jeff Street, who both actually
Right,
sit
right.
right here in
They
this
sit-
studio in both of our chairs, Dan. They
do.
I'm Jeff. I would be the Jeff. You would be the Nick at this point.
And they're very impressed
Yeah.
with the studio. They
Yeah.
love the mics that are the. I think these are the same mics Joe Rogan has.
They
right
are,
there.
yeah. But he wants to
But-
fight Joe Rogan. He's
He
got
wants
this
to
thing.
fight. That's
He's
why we
got
brought up Joe
at
Rogan.
the 100th episode of his, and I like this. This is really cool. Like he's got this goal that he's setting. I think it's just awesome. I want to follow along and listen and keep
Michigan
on watching
television. I bet it's true. This is Michigan
this. Michigan TV.
Go ahead, keep going.
He wants to fight Joe Rogan on his
Fight him.
100th episode as like that's the.
He thinks he's got the clout
yeah,
to do that.
Yeah,
huh?
he thinks he can take on Joe Rogan.
No. He thinks
yeah.
he's got
Like
the
a
clout.
straight
to
up fight, like fist fight.
Yeah,
so he
like a
believes-
UFC fight.
He believes
Yeah,
himself
yeah.
the clout to be on the 100th episode of Joe Rogan. Like
Right.
he doesn't already have
Oh, he
a
wants-
guest that's amazing.
Joe Rogan's 100th episode.
No.
Oh,
He
I
wants to
got
be
you.
on his phone 100.
Well, you
on
know-
his 100, the name of the podcast as well is The Honest Dish with a Side of Hot Sauce
Well,
podcast.
you know what? We're
so
gonna give
we're
him
gonna
an
be
opportunity.
we got the link in the description down below too.
We're gonna
Hope
come.
you
We're
check
gonna bring
that
this topic up
out.
when he comes in because we're gonna give him the opportunity and the platform, which
Hmm.
he doesn't. It's not like he doesn't already have. He's got a podcast that's probably
Hmm.
wildly popular. You
I
know,
wanna
but
start
we're giving him an opportunity on our Nate. See you. We're giving an opportunity on our podcast to express this Joe Rogan and why he's worthy for the 100th episode. And I'm excited to hear the
Me too.
explanation.
I can't wait to learn more about about his whole entire podcast. I think it's gonna be cool. So we're gonna talk to him at about 7:30. They're supposed to be rolling into the stooge here, and then at 8 p.m. we have the band Assume Nothing. We have Assume Nothing that's gonna be on it. Man, these guys are fucking awesome, dude. They are tearing it up.
Can
dude.
I have one of these?
Yes, absolutely. We've eaten almost the entire. Mark brought like 2 handfuls of these things, and they're
Hey,
gone,
there's
dude.
one. There's
David
one.
Hurley, what's happening, David?
Oh,
Man,
Davey boy,
man,
Davey
dude,
boy.
Davey.
What up, brother?
It's good to see you, man. Hey, I hope everybody.
Not like
you
that
know,
Coke Hogan wannabe.
if you're watching on Facebook right now, too, please just don't go onto the YouTube. Go check it out on YouTube. Obviously, everything that you can see down below here is YouTube related. So don't get off of this Facebook and go to the YouTube. Watch it on that channel. And subscribe too. Assume Nothing. Assume Nothing is going to be on. They've been blowing it up lately. They got new music video that we're going to be checking out tonight. Divide, which
Did that feel good to say?
what's that?
Checking out their new music video tonight because you're gonna stop saying that soon because you want to do this other shit. You want to like not play music videos? Are you?
I know.
Hold on, dude.
I
What?
I kind of like
Dude,
the.
Stop.
Yeah, I know.
Stop.
We're gonna check it out. We're gonna play their music video tonight. Actually, we're gonna play quite a few of them. And
we have a certain thing that you have to. You kind of like. We have a little committee here.
a
at the
committee.
show. Yeah, we all get together and hey, I've got an artist that I'd like to bring to the plate, and I kind of show the guys and I say, what do you think? And it goes through the committee. It goes through the committee of people, and we decide that yes, this is the artist we want to have the show. One of the main components of getting on the show is that we're a video-based show,
Music video-based
so you
show,
gotta
right.
kind of have a video. What we're getting away from that?
Well, no, I'm just saying we need to get them the fucking views. Like that's what I want them to be. I want them to be gaining the views. I want the views too. Believe me.
putting the
I'm not saying
description.
don't fucking watch my show.
We are putting
I'm
the
saying-
description at the bottom of the show.
Right.
Please, when you go watch this video again, don't watch it on our show. Go to the description that we left below to go watch the
Watch
video.
their music video. Their music
right.
video.
Give them
yeah.
some love, guys.
And that's
if
what
we
it
have
is,
an
like-
artist on our show.
I guess I see what you're saying. It is like we're just giving like the people like this is a taste. This is what their shit is. You know, like this is what they've got right now. You like it? Go and watch more. You
if
know,
we've
like
got an
there's-
artist on our show,
right.
please, during the break or after the show, go rewatch the video one more time to give them the view, to show them the love.
Watch
This
it on
is the
their channel,
platform
though. Watch
for
it
you
on
guys-
their channel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, when the show's over, you showed us
Put
the
it
love.
in a playlist.
We love you for
you know,
showing
here's
us
another
love.
thing I was talking about on the I had the YouTube or the Facebook, right? I got one of those, and I decided to put out there a question regarding the Spotify, right?
What was it here?
Well, okay, let me
What
go
was
to it
it?
because everybody's always on. They're always like saying they're always saying go check my Spotify out. You know, like they want people to go and
check out my
the
SoundCloud, dude.
The musicians want them to go
Check
and
out my
their-
SoundCloud. I don't have a video, but I got tons of SoundCloud stuff.
Tons of SoundCloud.
Like, what am I supposed to do with that?
But
How
I
can
was
I show a video?
I was trying to figure out, you know, like all the negative things. This is my post. This is what I had said. It was all the negative things that I hear and see about Spotify from the musicians, and yet I see the musicians still wanting people to have them check us out on Spotify. You know, so I'm just trying to figure out what is it about Spotify that.
What is it?
You know, like yeah, because it's like there's so many negative things that I hear about. Like the musicians aren't getting their share at all. You know, they're getting ripped off
That's
left
a
and right.
negative.
So we got
Any
like
more negatives?
no, I mean we got Drew. Drew Hale actually had a great point.
That's a pretty good one, though.
He had a great point. Because that's where people are listening. You know, that's where a lot of people are checking it out. You know, and that you don't make very much per stream, but your fans will listen and share. And the more that they stream, the better your chances are of landing in playlists. And and then people start finding you at that point, which I would see that as like a marketing tool to like take it as, you check it out here. It points you back to my website. Like it takes people to the website for the merch and all that shit and sell
But to
that.
even start that, you got to be a person that's worth spending $1 on, right?
Right, yeah. For the well, I mean, it's like
hey, I like this band. I want to hear this new song.
Well, and
that
this
they
is
have.
where it really bugs
So
the
I'm gonna
shit out of
spend
me
some
because
money,
there's
right?
so many people out there that can just fake the amount of views and listens and all that shit. You can buy all that shit, dude, and make it seem like it's something more than what it really
Well,
is.
that's not cool.
And
I don't
yeah,
do that.
well, that's where it's like like that stuff right there. Like if you're fucking with the system like that, like it just kind of takes away the entire essence of music and the way that it used to be. Like getting out there and fucking and doing the shows. I mean, putting your shit, your heart and soul into a fucking little piece of plastic fucking circle, 5 and 3/4
Dude,
inch
you didn't
fucking
get
circle.
views on a CD, remember
No,
that?
but at the same time, what I'm saying is that was where the music was, like that was what it was, putting your fucking
agree.
your foot to the fucking the
Oh,
street and getting it
100%.
done.
I'm
you know?
driving
I mean,
around with a trunk full of hundreds of thousands
yeah.
of CDs.
Now you got people that are just
No,
sitting
I
there
agree.
fucking
I
around
agree.
and
I agree.
fucking
I
the
agree.
system. Like I think it's
So let's get
dumb.
rid of Spotify because that can
Yeah,
be
you could
fake.
easily
But
mimic
then
it.
what would you do? Just put your shit on YouTube because listen.
Why?
you
That's
can-
what I think. Yeah.
That's what I
and,
did.
and this
but
is
then-
why. And this is why it's the most real count. Okay, because it used to be on YouTube. I
Well,
could watch
you
that
can still
video.
fake the YouTube things
No, hold
too,
on.
though.
Hold on. It used to be I could watch that video on YouTube 10 times a day or watch that video and love it so much I rewind it, watch it again, rewind it, watch it again. And every time that I did that, it would count as a view. But now, if it's one device, you can watch it 100 times and it's only counted as one view. And that gives you a precise number of really who's viewing your stuff on YouTube. And that's what I like about it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because
well,
you can get the real about it,
Oh, hold on. I might start making noise. Oh, shit. I pushed the wrong button.
I've been
on the,
drinking too much of this
okay,
tea,
here we
dude,
go.
and I gotta take a leak, man.
Good. That's nice. That's good for you, right?
It makes the argument more intense because I'm like, yeah, man.
Let's fucking talk. Get this out of my fucking way. I gotta fucking piss so much. God damn.
I might have to skip out for a second
No,
here, dude.
you know what? I do want to play some music from the band that we're gonna be featuring tonight because they're fucking, like I said, they're tearing it up. They
right.
sound badass. You know what? Maybe should we play that or should? Yeah, we'll play that. Yeah, I think
Let's
that'd be a
do
good
it,
idea.
man.
Yeah.
We're never gonna stop playing videos. Okay,
I
Nate,
think
No,
it- I
we'll
think
have to
it's
put
a
it with the
mistake to
committee,
quit
I
playing
guess.
videos.
let's put it through the committee.
We'll put it to the committee.
Okay, you know what? I guess
Honestly,
the real
it's one of
committee.
the best parts of the show.
Hold on, I say the real committee are the bands, then, right?
The
Because
bands,
it boils
the bands and the
down-
fans, like the bands and the people that are watching. I want to know, like what do
Because
you
the
think?
bands are like, dude, I want to get the views on my channel. Everyone viewed my new release of my video
I mean,
on
I
your
know-
show, but then that's where they just viewed it at, right?
Right.
So I want to get those views onto my show. But
There's got
here's
to be
the thing.
some way that we can
Here's
work
the thing.
that out.
Take the videos out. You're
and
gonna
here's
lose
the way.
views.
We put the description right there on the bottom, and we encourage everybody that sees the video on this, say, wow, that was a dope video. I want to show my buddy. So I go back to South of Straits. Click on the description, and then I go down and I watch their video on their channel. I give them the view because you know why? Because I love them and I'm watching it for free. I'm not paying any money. I'm not even dropping a dime like on Spotify. I got pay. Here I can watch it for
Yeah,
free.
we would-
but out of love, because I'm getting it for free, I'm going to watch it on your channel.
And check out these bands because they're Michigan bands, like they're local friends and family that we may or may not
Show
even
some
have.
love.
Like, I mean,
Even
they
if
say
you're
what
not from
6
Michigan.
people away from Kevin Bacon, right? Fuck, we're dude. Everybody's like 6
Steve
people away from
Montana,
somebody in this in a
Steve
band.
Montana, listen, you're not even from Michigan, and you got so much love for music, you would go watch these guys.
Yeah, check
on
out these.
their
Give
own channel.
them a watch. Give them a subscription. I mean that right there, just one little click of that thing. And not only that, we got you get the bell, right? You click that little bell too, and you select all. That way you always get a notification. Like when they got something new that's coming out. Like.
And
boom,
here's
you're
another
getting
thing, guys. Look, the only thing we're getting is your one view the one time. We don't own the rights to this music. We own the rights enough to be able to play it on this show and promote it on the show.
Well, just because we said we asked if it was
because
okay,
we've got permission.
asked-
We've got
we asked ahead
it's
of
all
time.
and we know that we can promote that music in our show. But we want people to be able to go make something off their music. We don't want you to watch it on our show every time. We're bringing it to you like MTV.
Like, check this out, and
yeah,
then go
like
and then
MTV,
go do it.
And then what would happen with MTV? MTV would show you the video. Then what would you go do? You would go buy the
Buy
album.
it at the go to disc
You'd buy
jockey.
the album. So essentially, we're asking you to do the same thing. You view it on our show like MTV, and then you go buy the album, or you
on
go
their
to
website. You go to their
exactly.
website. You go to
You go to their channel.
Yeah,
you go wherever
yeah.
they're directing you.
Well,
except for
Maybe
the
it's
Spotify.
Spotify.
Not their Spotify.
Here's a thought that you might want to consider. You know how on a lot of videos,
We're not making money off the music. That's what I'm
no,
saying.
no.
people that are linked up and affiliated with each other will put their names on links. How about when every guest that you guys feature from now, why don't you link that up in all your so that when people look up and see your videos, it will link them up with all the
Every
other,
video we've
you know
done.
what I'm saying? So that whenever
Right,
you
That's
get
a
guests,
great idea. That's a great idea.
that would solve the problem right there. Because
Well, it would give you.
it'd make it easier.
It would introduce other bands to you that maybe you missed a show. Maybe you didn't see this awesome, killer friendly or what is
Friendly killer robots.
Or say you missed the
user friendly killer robots.
User friendly killer robots.
We did
Did I say robot friendly killer robots?
and you missed that show, but all of a sudden here on the description list, here's a bunch of bands
Right.
and you're like, what? User-friendly killer robots? I want to check that. That sounds pretty funny. You're not even going back to our show to the one that you missed. You're going straight to their website. You're
Yeah,
hitting
many
the
of our views don't even come during,
yeah.
post-production
You're hitting the description and
of
you're
this.
going to watch their stuff right there. And then if you really want to, if you liked it, user-friendly killer robots.
Killy robots?
What they were doing, if you
Killy
really liked it,
Billy.
He's
maybe
thinking
you'll
about
go
his Achilles
back and you'll
tendon.
research and find the show that we had those guys on, and then you'll watch the interview. Maybe you'll go into YouTube and you'll punch in interview with user-friendly killer robots, and who will
Yeah.
pop up? Who
Yeah.
will pop up? Us will pop up because that's in our title, and it's all part of
Algorithm.
Algorithm,
Using-
and you
using
will
big
pop
words.
up.
Dan's
So
not
guys,
used to these.
listen, it's out there.
Yeah.
Okay, and we can make it work for all of us.
play some music,
so let's
Dan.
work together. But we're not going to stop videos, Nate. Fuck you. We're not stopping.
It's like you look up
not fuck you. I love you, but we're not doing it.
if you look up a Vinny Pass video, you're gonna find a Jess Allah video because they're tied together in their descriptions.
Look up Vinny Paz because
Yes,
it's pretty
he's
dumb.
good shit.
I'd like to have him
let's
on my
check
show.
out Assume Nothing's Cold War featuring this is John Simini. You're live at La Senorita. Hey.
Shut up.
Oh, of course.
love
Here we
to-
go.
Well, there
We're
goes
gonna
the-
play. We're gonna play right now. The Cold War featuring Tyler Enos from Up Virtue. We've had Up Virtue on before. I love that band, brother. We gotta say that at the end of everything, don't we?
Does it make you feel uncomfortable? Feeling the weight of every mistake pressing on your chest. Push me further and further away. I find it harder every day. Can there be a truce between you and I feel like we're always running for our lives.
close and we open with that. Welcome back, everybody. Sideshow Nate and Dan Straight here with the South of the Straight show. Dan currently is not in here, but we do have in the studio. We have a special guest that we have to get to right now before our next guest. And I hope that you enjoy this, folks. You know him, you love him, you hate him. I don't know. Here you go, everybody. This is the man. This is Michelangelo's Conspiracy Corner.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, I'm not nearly as hammered as I was the last time. It might not be quite as fun. You don't have to punch yourself in the face this time, unless you want to. There's nothing wrong with that. But I'm going to go ahead and just start off by saying, holy shit, have I heard some fucked up rumors lately. I don't know if they're true or not. Some of them are probably flat out bullshit, but they're creepy as hell. Okay, one of those rumors being, I heard through the grapevine that the whole COVID thing, the COVID virus, is basically just phase one, like a beta test, to find out how the infrastructures and superpowers of the world would react. To test the vulnerabilities. Apparently, that was just the tip of the iceberg. The real virus that we should be afraid of, who fucking knows? God, it probably makes your spine fly out of your mouth. But that's what we should be afraid of. Or actually, what we should be afraid of is way back in the day, back in the Bush administration days, because of the war on terrorism, they launched this big campaign for biological defense, and they spent over $90 billion on biological defense, a.k.a. they developed super advanced, genetically modified super viruses and plagues, shit that would make the COVID virus look like diarrhea or the flu. That's scary shit. And think about that for a second. Every state in the United States has a state-of-the-art, multi-million-dollar, super advanced government lab stocked full of the most scariest viruses known to man. No, okay, I take that back. Scariest viruses not fucking known to men. I know a lot of people love Walking Dead. I love Walking Dead. It's an old, but who doesn't? The thing about Walking Dead is the notion about, like, if, the zombie thing, believe it or not, as far-fetched as it may seem, technically it is possible. And it's not as happy and romantic as Walking Dead. You don't fall asleep, or you don't die of the cold and go to heaven while your corpse wakes up and wreaks havoc on the world. What actually happens is you start off with the cold, you develop a fever, then you develop this chronic form of rabies. A form of rabies that nobody even knows exists, kind of like the movie Quarantine, but on steroids. So you don't die, you stay alive. And you go batshit fucking crazy, and it's probably the most emotionally, horribly horrific thing you'd ever experience. You wouldn't want to live through it, but that's what would happen. The first thing, that's the first part of it. Then there's this, it's basically a hybrid. And I'm talking about something that's real. Back in the days I was going to school, back in 2013, I learned about this virus. I don't remember the actual name of the virus, but I know it exists. It's real. I did a research paper on it. Did research on it, an argumentative thesis paper. The only paper I got a 4.0 on. And this it's a real thing. It exists. It's basically a hybrid between a chronic form of rabies, a chronic form of leprosy, piggybacked with this chronic form of like MRSA that eats you from the inside out. So basically you go batshit crazy and you go, ah! And your fucking flesh rots on the surface, and because of the MRSA, you rot from the inside out. So while you're rotting from the inside out, and while your flesh is falling apart, your bones are deteriorating, probably got pieces and splinters of bone breaking and coming out of your skin. You look like a goddamn rotting corpse cactus. And it's not that you hate people and want to eat their flesh, but it's more or less your body, because of how it's a quick rate of deterioration. You're losing, your brain is alive, you're batshit crazy, you got rabies, you're probably remembering shit you don't want to remember, you're still alive, and you're chasing people, not because you want to attack them, but because you have lost a significant amount of living flesh tissue. Because your brain wants to survive, it's triggered into craving living human flesh, and that's because of its flesh loss. I mean, picture that. That's why when you get hungry and you crave protein, you seek for protein. If you're batshit crazy, you've got rabies, leprosy, and MRSA, and your nose falls off, and you don't know what the fuck's going on, your brain is going to crave living flesh tissue. So you're naturally just going to start eating people. You know? And this is a virus that existed, and this was in 2012. God only knows what they got nowadays. Shit, that's probably the least scary thing nowadays. Nowadays, they probably have shit that will make you grow a second head and fangs and all that shit. They should. If they don't, they should. That would be cool. But yeah, dude, the germ warfare thing has just broke the surface. World War III, you better believe it's fucking. It's already here. It's just we haven't confirmed it yet. It hasn't quite opened its bloody jaws to us yet, but it's hungry and it's waiting to eat us and gobble us up. World War III, and it's like this germ warfare shit. They call it the silent war. They should call it the parasitic maggot larva war. Everybody thinks that this coronavirus thing is horrifying, and it is horrifying to think that even though more people probably died of the flu, you also got to add the 200,000 some people that died. That's just on top of the people that died of the flu. But then you got the hundreds and hundreds of thousands of people that die every week from fentanyl overdoses, dude. That's like a drug holocaust, man. What the fuck? They want us dead, whoever they are. It's probably Tom Hanks.
I'm a rebel, dude. I'm a rebel.
Welcome back, everybody. Sideshow Nate and Dan Straight here.
Yo.
That was Michelangelo's little conspiracy corner, man. It's a conspiracy.
Was it a conspiracy?
Is it a conspiracy or is it not? That's what we, I mean, that's up to you.
I think we lost Dave Hurley on that one. He's just like, I'm out. I'm out.
They don't like Walking Dead. That's what it was.
The Walking
He's
Dead?
Walking Dead.
That's what it
Who
was.
says they don't like Walking Dead? That's not a real person. Stab him in the heart immediately. It's a maggot monster shaped.
It's a show, man.
There you go. Right,
Show,
right,
bro.
right. All right, into the
It's a
studio
show.
now, everybody. This is Nick and Jeff of the Honest-ish podcast. This is the Honest-ish podcast right here, everybody.
Honest-ish.
Honest-ish with a
Now,
side of hot
you said
sauce.
Amish.
I didn't say
Almost.
Amish.
You
I
said
didn't say-
Amish-ish.
Amish-ish.
We are
Yes.
Amish-ish.
The Amish-ish.
This is our first time using technology. Oh my God, Jesus hates us.
Well, that's why they keep on coming back. They're addicted instantly. They keep coming back every single week.
You know what they
and
say? You don't start a fight with no Mennonite. Dude.
Right, don't start a fight with a Mennonite, right? So Nick and we have Nick and Jeff here. You guys tell us about this podcast. Now I've been listening to some of the things. You got topics like bedwetting. You got I mean, I'm right. I'm saying seriously. That was one of the topics on there. You do have also Nick. You said that you're going to fight Joe Rogan at some point.
Episode 100, baby.
Episode 100.
We've been calling him out since day one.
Have you guys been listening to the show prior to coming in tonight?
Joe Rogan's show? No, I've
No,
never
our
heard of him.
show.
I've caught a few episodes.
Yeah.
Tonight? No.
Well,
Is
no.
this live?
Tonight's show live. Yeah, we're live right now.
Right,
I don't know
right,
if you guys
right.
were catching the show before you came in, but I was like, what, dude? What's going on? Where this dude? Okay, first of all, he wants to fight Joe Rogan. I'm
No,
cool
Right.
we
with-
just have to fight Joe Rogan.
You have to
That's
fight
a
him.
goal.
It's in our business
And
plan.
that.
we got to sell more swag, and if we don't
Exactly,
if
that's
we
where I'm
don't
going.
get Joe Rogan, we don't get the swag, and if you don't get the swag, you don't get the
Okay,
money.
but
Right,
what
gotcha.
gives you Joe Rogan without the swag? You know what I'm saying? Like, you're gonna go fight Joe Rogan. All right?
No,
What-
it's steal,
this is his
step
100th
one,
episode.
Steal the
You're on.
underpants. Step two, Step 3, profit. Come on. Okay. Joe Rogan.
I'm not trying to crush your dreams, dude. I promise you. I would love to see this happen even more than you.
We got Christos Piliopoulos who's tuning in right now. He says Nick is fucking hot.
Oh, shit.
Okay, well,
you
what
gotta-
a
There
great-
you go.
You know what?
you,
Stop.
you know who that is, eh? You're
Listen.
I've heard of him.
Okay,
I've heard of him.
perfect. Stop right here. You definitely know who Joe Rogan is, Chris. Now listen, we're talking about a toe-to-toe here. Okay, we're talking about a step up to the
Battle
plate.
Royale.
You're a fighter, all right? You know what we got going. Is this dude mopping up Rogan?
he's ready to fucking mop the floor with Rogan over
It's
there.
like,
Dude, that's a bold statement. You're gonna fight
Oh, man,
Rogan.
yeah, fighting Rogan. That's like
I mean, even at his age, dude, he's like watch out. I'll fight him. Don't get me wrong.
No, you
I'm with-
would not,
No,
dude.
you
Shut
know
the
what?
fuck up.
Nick is going to take a very high amount of PCP.
100%.
Joe Rogan does not stand a chance against my friend Nick on PCP. I've seen him throw 9 cops through a window with one hand.
One
Joe
hand.
Rogan will
One
not
hand.
touch him. It's going to be great.
And
Okay,
these
hold
are,
on.
And these
You
are
know,
stories,
Rogan's-
though. These are stories that we can pick up on the Honest Dish podcast, I'm sure,
So
right?
true.
If you're
they're-
PCP, Rogan's DMT. You guys already
That's
know
fine.
this.
He's going to freak out having a life-changing moment, and Nick's going to eat his throat. It's going to be fantastic.
I'm with it. I think we should put some bets down. Chris, what do you think? Should we
Yeah,
put
yeah.
on some
Let's
bets?
start dropping
And
the
are
bets.
you whose side are you on here, buddy?
Joe
Because
Rogan is a master of TKD. What a Taekwondo, I would have to
He
assume.
is.
Oh,
what
man.
that
Can
would
he
mean.
do his form while we, kill him?
Yeah.
Is he just going to keep...
Well, hold on.
one hit, move,
You know what?
block, punch.
This is the
I think we're
Honest
on-
Dish podcast, everybody. By the way, make sure you check them out.
Can I make a point real quick?
Yeah, they
I
want to
think
kill
we're-
Joe Rogan
I
now.
think
It's
we're
escalated to the point that they're going to kill him.
All
We
right.
have to think about this.
You know
Right.
what? We
Think
just looked
kill.
at this the wrong way. Even though this is a big burly, he'd probably whoop my ass, dude. Okay,
Yeah.
they're not talking actual physical. They're talking podcast for podcast.
Podcast
motherfucker.
versus podcast.
This is the knockout we're talking about. Am I right now? I got it. Okay, we're not talking about a physical
I hope
fight.
he
We're talking
finds
about a
us on the internet.
podcast fight. You guys are going to be on the Rogan Show 100th
100th episode of the of
I
the
wish I
Honest
could
Dish
get on the
podcast.
Rogan.
And you guys tell us about this podcast. Like, what is this all about? What is it
He'll
that
kill him.
people are
Christos
going to be?
said he'll kill him.
Yeah,
He'll kill him.
Christos is all over it. What do you? What is your podcast about?
I'm
Tell us,
sorry.
people, why should
Let's
we
talk about
be
that.
checking this out right now?
Go ahead.
I mean, it's current events, some past experiences, current experiences, past relationships, fuck ups, fucking things we've learned from.
Yeah,
Right,
it's just-
right.
And you were just a couple of C+ fathers out there trying to make it. in the
Right,
world,
right.
So-
It's all playing into our multi-level marketing plan, where once you get in on the ground floor, you get the residual income. So if we convince more people to get in on it now, holy crap! Up leveling,
There's
down
so much-
cycling, we're gonna crush that shit.
There's a huge
100%.
market, guys.
So much sweat.
Get in now on the
100%.
ground floor.
Well, that is where I wonder, because the podcasting market now, I do have to say, oops, I'm sorry.
don't.
This is going to be annoying the fuck out of me.
Sure.
Mark's got this damn, he's got this
Why
fucking,
he's got a boom.
He's got a boom that's got like a weight on the other end of it to make up, it's like fucking balancing over here
Could
on the
just
on
use
the desk.
this instead of the whole.
Instead of the entire boom,
But
I
he's
know.
like, no,
that's-
I like the mic coming out to people.
He
We
said,
gotta-
okay, wait a minute. What he said was Nick is a big guy. You got to understand, Nick's a really
I was
big
an
guy.
advocate for these things. Right
That's,
now.
hold on, I was just going to
yeah,
say
right.
that.
I was
Aren't
like-
these guys the
Yeah.
suggesters of doing this?
Yeah,
because
no,
you like
this
to
is-
hang back?
Yeah, no, it's
Who likes-
perfect.
which
I
one
love
of you
it.
guys likes to hang back like this?
Oh,
Well, we
Yeah.
both do.
Yeah.
Thank
but
you for
I
reading.
can't speak into a microphone.
That's
so
my-
usually
that's the seat I'm in.
halfway-
That's the issue with a lot of it,
Yeah,
right?
I'm usually halfway across the room.
You know what? No,
Yeah.
thank you, because you know what? Here I am now. You're in
Yeah,
the
see?
seat. I mean, this is my
Like
seat.
our episode went probably 25 minutes past the point we wanted it to the last episode we recorded because of this situation.
We were talking about it a lot.
We're just
Okay, hold on.
lean back.
So
and
I was just about to
just
say,
chilling.
dude, do you want this show? Have you gotten a chance to actually try this in this seat? But
Yeah.
you
Right,
just gave me
right.
the
Yeah, we
answer.
can get a
Sure did.
demonstration. Yeah, no, but
Sure
it's already
did.
You
happened.
want to you want to trade up for a sec, dude, and just feel it again? Can we talk about it some more? We're gonna bleed from your show over into our show. When you guys over talked about it, now it's our turn.
yeah. Let's see. Yeah, let's see it. Let's see the changing of the
man.
seats.
We do not mess around.
How does that work? Do you like the position of that? You like the where?
No. Here, hang on.
Okay, let's see it.
He
Let's
likes
see
to
how
be
you-
on his stomach biting the pillow, but this will work.
See, look at this. I love it. That was exactly my
You're
plan.
like almost falling out of the chair.
But see, if I had a camera, this wouldn't work because the boom's in my way. I gotta.
Right, yeah, the camera
Yeah.
part is.
There's the camera?
And that's
That's a whole different component.
Yeah, you didn't know you were on camera the entire time. Yeah.
It does
Oh, there's
add to
Mr.
it,
Marcus
doesn't it?
coming in the
What up?
stooge like fucking the Fonz just
our
busting
host.
in here.
See what
What's
we
up,
just
New
did right
Leonard
here?
Media?
The old switcheroo.
We pulled the straight away, and this is why, dude. Besides the big boom,
Yeah, look at this fucking thing.
look at I'm gonna.
Stop
It's a
whining.
Harley Davidson of
Stop.
fucking
Where-
mic
Where'd all the
booms.
mints go? Jesus, left you
I
guys
ate
with
them.
the pot.
I
left you.
Yeah,
Did
I
you get
left
any
you
mints?
three.
'Cause I
We
left
left
those
one
for
for
you.
each.
I
We
got
wanted to
one
leave
for the
you
ride
one
home.
here, Jeff. This is
Jeff
actually
doesn't
yours.
get
I,
mints.
Jeff's not allowed to have any minutes.
okay,
No.
all right,
Keto-
I
keto
was
diet,
saving
guys,
them. I was
keto.
saving them. Yeah.
Hey,
Keto.
you
Not
guys,
keto.
you guys will hear what he did with the mints on this week's episode.
Okay, okay. I look forward to that. Actually, I want to, and you guys are on currently on the Apple iTunes or Apple Podcasts, RSS.com,
Yep. Spotify.
Spotify.
Yep.
We got to get Nick in
Amish
a
underscore ish.
Amish
podcast.
underscore
Yeah,
ish.
If you want it to be.
Amish.
Yeah.
Honest.
Listen, I
You
just
know
got to
that-
make
here
a
we go.
disclaimer real quick that none of the views, just like South of the Straits, none of the views and opinions expressed on Honest Ish with the side of hot sauce
Honest Ish.
are shared with with the Amish or with New Leonard Media.
He's so
Or
scared of
regular
it.
people.
Hey, can we show you something
It's
real
a
quick?
disclaimer.
Hey, Nate,
What?
we learned this last week.
What's that?
Remember camera to camera?
Oh yeah. Let's see. Where was that?
What am I doing?
We got to go over to here. Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. You got
My bad. Mark, why didn't we just put one of these?
That's
His
fantastic.
long arm. Watch his long arm there. Mark has got a really long fucking arm.
Mark, look at that shit.
It's crazy, isn't it?
One more time. I want to see that one more time.
What the fuck?
Hold on. That means I can do that.
Look, I got a
Whoa,
really big
hey,
hand.
Can I do that?
Yeah, we can all. Yep.
Oh, yeah,
Feel this is something
That's pretty
wrong
no-
with
that-
physics.
we-
We've
a little
hit
longer.
the fucking bottom of our show. Thanks. You know, I mean, it's like
Rock bottom
we,
now, guys.
That's what happens when we roll.
we've hit fourth grade. Like that was fourth fucking grade type bullshit right there, dude. Like
We
seriously.
just busted some fucking Crayolas out in this
Dude.
shit.
So the podcast is you said now why did you want to get into podcasting, Nick? I would like to know that because you know you had contacted me. I'd like to know what was it that first like just kind of said you were like, man, I want to go the podcast route. This is it's a very it's a fickle fucking route. It is because
is,
I've been
yeah.
doing it for 5 years. You know, I know it's a tough one. But what made you want to start doing this?
I won't bore you with the full story, but I went down
okay.
I went down to North Carolina because I got a new job and I went down to hang out with the guy and shoot some content. And I was also on his podcast.
Hold up.
the guy
Stop
that I
right
work
there.
for.
Stop. I'm sorry.
All right.
I want the full story.
You want the
You
full
went
story?
down to meet a dude. Hey, listen, we're on a podcast that we're always looking for material to fill out this time.
So they
Full
met on
stories
they met
only.
on Backpage.
Yeah,
No,
yeah,
yeah.
that's what I'm
And
saying.
you know
no,
what?
it's
It's no
Grindr,
longer.
bro.
It's,
It's Grindr.
Grindr.
we both know that that's not. You can't even kill people off Grinder anymore.
Sure
this
you
isn't
can.
like
Grindr's
early-
like
this
Can
ain't
I-
2017.
Can I apologize and say pick up where you left off? All
ahead.
bullshit aside.
You're fine. You're fine. No, so I went down to shoot some content with a dude, you know.
Okay.
And so I was on his podcast. His podcast.
Oh, cool.
He's got a badass podcast. Big Stud Sales.
Oh, I thought
He's
Big
in the
stud
he's in the
sales?
horse trading business.
big dude dildos or something like that. I don't know.
Wait, big stuff. Say like he seriously
Big
is in the
stud.
horse.
No.
It's a horse
So
podcast.
it's all construction selling stuff. Yeah.
Oh, you never fucking know.
an expert
This is
in
the
the
thing about podcasts.
the
There's
equine
fucking
business.
everything, you know. I
This is
mean,
the most entertaining fucking thing I've ever heard.
okay. Anyways, go on, Nick.
No, so I was on his podcast, and it was like super nerve wracking, but super cool at the same time. And literally went home that night, went back to my hotel, and was laying there in bed thinking about Jeff. And I'm like,
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah. You know what? I also sit in bed
I'm not
thinking
the
about
only one that
myself.
heard that, right?
Every
Like-
night.
okay.
Too good, dude.
You were thinking about Jeff in your
You
bed,
set
and
yourself, this is like a
Yeah.
fucking home run.
It's
Okay.
awesome.
All right, just stop.
so you were thinking about Jeff in your bed, and
yeah, I was
in
thinking
bed.
about Jeff, and I'm like, no.
Yeah.
So I got back to the hotel, and I'm like, man, I really want to do a podcast. And then I started thinking about Jeff.
okay, okay.
He's the guy. He's the guy.
Yeah. So I was like, who can I do this with? And literally within 5 seconds, I mean,
It just
Yeah, he
just popped up and
texted
then-
me, and I actually had a podcast book in my hand that said like.
then it was like
Why
lightning
does your
struck the
museum
tip
need a
of my
podcast?
penis, and it
Yeah.
was really weird.
It felt good. I
was
felt
really
it in
weird.
Michigan.
That's the first time the Cokester drank Coke. The same thing happened. I don't know if you guys know about that, dude. But
the
go,
coaster.
continue. Everyone else knows
There's a
what the fuck
corner
I'm
up
talking
there,
about.
actually. Yeah. So that was and so that was
Lightning
just
struck.
like the you just got the bug at that
Yeah,
point.
man,
Like it was just
yep.
like
So he was like, you
that's
were like,
cool.
Well,
I'm in.
It was weird because I
Say
text
yes.
him. I text him at like 11 o'clock, and I'm still in North Carolina. I'm like, dude, Like, I want to do this. You're in. Let's go. He's
You're
like,
in.
Weird. I'm holding a book. He was holding a book
on podcast.
on podcasting
Shut
at that
it.
moment.
Like, really, dude?
Yeah,
Yeah.
somebody had given
He
me
just
a book
said that.
on podcasts for
I know.
museums for some reason. I was looking at it. I was like, oh, podcasts for museums, and then he
You're like,
called
what's a podcast?
same day, and we're
That's great. That's
now
wild.
we have like 4 fans.
Be good.
Oh, more.
I'm not touching the mints.
Yeah, more fucking.
Not
Wait,
touching
hold
the
on.
mints.
Okay, let's pause for 1 second. We'll get back to the story and how you guys started this wildly popular thing that's going on. But what I want to really focus on for 1 second, what's with the mints, brother?
We're
Mark
just
loves
fucking
fresh
everywhere.
breath, and I can't be trusted. So we just gotta. We gotta listen to this week's episode. Yeah.
Okay, see,
Okay.
look at that.
Well,
I'll
gotta
segue into
listen.
the episode.
Will our
Perfect.
listeners know that you actually did that with the mints, though? Or
Actually, during the
Wait a minute. What the fuck did you do with the mints?
okay,
I think Mark
What'd
got
you
real.
do to the
not
mints?
these mints.
He won't eat
These are
them.
good. These
Ah.
are fine.
Mark's a steady guy, but he was upset. But
Wouldn't
it's okay.
surprise me the shit that happens on this show, dude.
There's a little bit of bonus.
You got a bonus?
Bonus feature.
Boner
It's like a
features.
90s like alternative
Boner features,
CD.
These guys call them boner features
Yeah,
on
well,
their
that's
show.
one- that's
we call
one
them
thing-
bonus.
No, go ahead.
We call them bonus features on our show. On their show, they call them boner features.
Boner
I don't know if
features.
that was the whole meeting up with.
The guy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
So
content
boner
creation.
features, but that's the difference, guys.
Gotcha.
I'm kidding. No, I'm excited to have you guys on because you know what? We don't just want to talk about music. Our platform isn't just for
I- I-
music and stuff. Anything that's going on locally. and we
Entertainment
totally-
locally, you know.
Yeah,
I mean,
we
it's
support
a
podcasts.
Michigan
We're a
podcast, entertainment type of a podcast that we have. You know, like that's
Right.
what we're all about. Is like one and knowing that we have, other people out there. You know, I mean, I honestly for a long time I was like, am I the only one that's doing podcasts in Traverse City? Because I felt like that. You know, like I was like, Jesus, there's nobody else. You know, and then they've slowly been coming out of the woodwork. I've been meeting more people. You know, like maybe it was just my own self. Maybe I was just like starting to get used to the community of podcasting and stuff. But I think it's really cool. So you guys are basically doing a podcast about life stories and stuff like that for the most
And
part.
they do it
like-
out of the same studio as us. So that
Yeah,
kinda-
yeah.
That's really cool.
We just kind of bullshit. Sometimes we try to talk serious-ish, but
Ish,
I mean,
yeah.
most of
I love
it's
this ish.
Yeah, what's the ish all about? What's the name, the title of the show?
well, I think
I think everyone knows what that means, right, guys?
I mean,
Honest-ish?
we're always honest
Yeah.
to a point
Ish.
where it like gets inconvenient, and when it
Right.
gets inconvenient, you just kind of ish right over it because if you might like for me it was always like my dating life. It'd be like, oh yeah, I was like a serial cheater, had like 9 girlfriends, 12 ex-wives, 14 babies, mamas, but I've figured it all out, baby. Like this is where I want to
Which
be
is the truth. That
the
is
rest
Jeff's
of my life, and that would have been like
Oh my
like
God.
20
So
minutes
hold
into
on.
the first date.
Are we talking with
But
the show? We skim over things like ish, or we
Sometimes.
dive into the issues
both,
here?
both, a
So
little bit of
both.
Both.
Yeah, so like
Whatever's
we'll skim
convenient.
over it, whatever's convenient.
Whatever's gonna get us the multi-level marketing.
Yeah.
Man.
to the point that you fight Joe Rogan.
Exactly.
Right.
We got to get the sneakers to go with the swag and the malt liquor, and then it's like the money.
It just so happens, guys. Joe's watching tonight. Joe
Yeah,
Hale,
yeah.
how's it going, bud? We're good friends. Listen,
I'm coming.
can
for
you listen? We got this guy here, and we don't know if it's a physical fight or if it's a podcast fight we're talking about here. But
It's
Joe,
physical.
which
Physical.
one? Oh, physical.
Yeah.
100%.
Christo says that you would destroy Rogan.
Well, that's why I'm challenging him.
Can we do another
You take him on, okay? Yeah.
Look at that. See that?
Wait a minute. You can't. You're not doing it right now.
Mine
You're only
was
on
bigger.
one screen. You fucking idiot.
Brother, yeah, let me tell you something. I ain't gonna bow down to another guy, yeah. I'm the only one that's coming down to even want to start something here, okay, brother? So if you mess with Miss Elizabeth, I'm gonna come for you, yeah. So now we know who's
Nice.
gonna win what fight.
Dude, damn.
Well, it's cool to have you guys in the studio. I will tell you
Yeah,
that.
thanks for
And
having us.
I do enjoy your podcast so far. I've been checking them out. And where do I subscribe at though? That's the tough thing. Where do I?
I just want to say everything that these guys say
Oh,
is
what?
the absolute truth, like complete facts. Like
Hell
ish.
yeah.
I endorse
Ish.
everything
Hell
that
yeah.
they say.
Yeah,
Ish.
Oh, yeah.
everything is
Truth
everything.
ish.
Attaboy, Caden.
Okay.
Cardi B, right? Is that who it
Cardi
was?
B.
Cardi
Cardi-
B. Yeah.
Cardi
Carly
D.
D.
Cardi D.
Carly
D.
D. It's her friend
Carly
from
D.
the Sierra
Carly
Club.
D,
They grew
yeah.
up
Okay,
together.
well, listen, guys. I love the cross promotion that's happening right now. It's very like there's
No,
a love in the
we-
air, and you know what? I'm really hoping that you guys are going to invite us on your podcast.
Well, I mean, geez,
Come
Dan.
on, I mean, what we
No,
got you
fuck
guys
no.
on here?
Fuck that shit. That's
Hey.
presumptuous.
We're in it for ourselves. I don't know what the fuck.
We're not cutting you in on this way.
that's
We
not
want
what-
your listeners, dude.
Yeah, what kind of shit is that?
You guys can come on. We got
I'd love to do that.
I think we're gonna talk politics this week. We're gonna get Mark on there.
Oh, you know what? Actually, I did talk to somebody this week. You guys heard about the Gretchen Whitmer? She got the people were trying to kill her. They had
Yeah,
Dan,
and
did
you know
hear
what?
about
She's
that? That
she's a
fucking-
regular guest on our
she's
show.
a regular guest
I'd love
on our
to-
show.
Is she watching tonight?
Yeah, she was. No, I had reached out to her earlier to see if
She's
she
still
wanted
in
to-
Mackinac Island.
Yeah, no, she
I just came
contacted
from
her.
there.
Did she? Did she? Yeah. No, that was when she was talking to me.
there.
She was at her. Yeah, at the governor's mansion
Yep.
up there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right. Absolutely. Yep.
So we're gonna. I mean, I can see if we can get in contact with
Let's
her.
talk
if
to
you
her
guys
just,
want. We
just
can-
because we got the political shows
Yeah,
you guys
totally.
coming up.
Right. Oh,
Are you there,
Oh.
Miss Whitmer?
Oh.
Whitmer,
Governor?
are you available right now, Miss Whitmer?
Oh.
Hello. Hello, is everybody there?
What's happening, big
Hi.
Gretch?
Hi, how you doing? It's me, it's Gretchen. How you guys doing tonight? It's nice to talk to you guys again. Is Daniel there? I usually talk to Dan. I don't see Dan there. It's
How you doing,
who's
Miss
this
Whitmer?
guy? Who's that guy that's sitting there? That doesn't look like Dan whatsoever. I haven't. Is Dan there? Dan?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm
Dan's
here,
not
Miss
here.
Whitmer. No, I'm in the studio.
Oh, there you are, Dan. Yep,
Thank you,
yep.
Governor.
Hey, what the hell?
I'm not asking the questions tonight, though. I usually ask questions.
Oh man. I thought your husband was a dentist. What the hell?
Yeah, what's happening with your teeth? But listen,
Oh, what do you mean? You know what? I wanted to just tell you guys
Take it
something
over.
right now. Who's the baddest bitch in Michigan right now? Tell me who the baddest bitch is in Michigan, because I bitches coming after me, but they can't get me, can they? Ha ha! What do you think about that? What do you think about that, Mister? What's your name, Nick?
Nick.
Nick.
What's up, big Gretch?
I think Michelle Hotanga will drop kick you in the face, but that's a couple years out, I'm sure.
That's inappropriate. That's nothing like that. I don't even know who that is right now. I'm not thinking, because I'm sitting here drinking my drinky poo. So that's the way that things work around here when you're up in the governor's mansion on Mackinac Island. That's right. I heard you guys talking about it too. Thank you so much.
I was there this weekend, Big G.
You were? What were you doing up
I
there?
was hanging out.
Oh, you should have stopped by. You could have come inside.
Knocked on the door. I knocked on the door.
Oh, I would have let you in. You're such a big muscly guy. I bet you would just beat up on Joe Rogan, wouldn't you?
Oh, he's coming. We're fighting him.
Oh,
Episode
someone's
100.
coming in this conversation. Oh, well, it's nice to talk to you and meet you there, Nick. You're not like the Daniel guy that I usually chat with, but it's nice to meet you and talk. Danny, are you there?
I'm here.
Hey, Danny, how's your dad doing?
He hates you. I don't know. Fucking hates your guts. But you know what? He's probably doing good. I know you wish him well.
I do. I wish he would come back down here on his big motorcycle, but it's okay.
He wants to give you a ride.
I want to check it out. I like the brum, 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 brum of the motorcycles. It makes me just wild. Wow.
Well, maybe we'll hear from the president tonight.
Maybe. Oh, fuck that guy. Fuck that guy.
Well,
Oh,
you
we
mentioned
just lost her.
earlier in the week. You mentioned him, and I thought maybe
you mentioned him just now, and you pissed her off, and she's gone.
Oh, she's gone. Well,
just-
we'll see if we can get a hold of him
Damn
because
it.
he comes on, and
Sometimes
I'd
we
like to
get
get
the-
his 2 cents about some
Sometimes
things.
we
so-
do talk to him.
Okay. Well, we'll see what we can do here.
Well,
But
yeah,
let's,
Governor, she thinks she's a badass bitch, doesn't she? She thinks she's something else. So we Nick and Jeff, you guys are more than welcome to sit here and hang out. I mean, I want to know more. Wait. New podcast. You have a new podcast that's coming out. So what could we be expecting on the new podcast?
It's out.
Is it out? Wait.
It's out.
Oh, the new episode.
Oh, the new episode.
I don't
New
even know
episode,
what's coming
yeah.
out this week.
Well, we're a little ahead of the game, so we've got like 3 or 4 in the bag that we're waiting to release, just so we can stay ahead.
Okay.
I
Give
think
us
we're
some,
talking about female
some
singers
leeway.
this week.
Female singers.
Yeah, we're talking about our
Why?
we're talking-
Yeah, speaking of badass bitches, why males get down to old 80s or
90s, like female
badass
singers.
bitch songs like
Yeah.
the Whitney Houstons.
oh yeah.
Like Tony Braxton,
Tony
Mariah
Braxton.
Carey.
They're
right.
the only generation of
And
women
you know-
that really
you
grasp
know-
the man.
You know that you get down to it too.
I love it when Bonnie
it's-
Tyler grasps me. Like
It's either in the car
Total
or
eclipse
if
of
you're a
our
little
heart.
more shy, it's in the shower. I don't know.
I've never have gotten down to any.
Lies.
Whitney Houston.
And
I want to dance with somebody.
we'll always love who? She's speaking to you, man.
Oh, brother.
She's speaking to your heart, brother. Let me tell you something, dude. I'm the International Intercontinental Champion of Coke, dude. And I ain't going to slow down. And I love Whitney Houston, dude.
You sound a lot like Coke Hogan. You know
I
that?
do an impression of Coco.
Oh,
You know
yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Let me see
Yeah.
your shirt, dude.
You see my
We
shirt?
got there?
We got the Cokester
Listen,
right there.
Cokester, dude. I love the guy. I like to impression him.
That's the Cokester. Guys, please hang out. Yeah, hang out with us if you got a few minutes. I mean, you're more than welcome to hang out. We got another guest that's going to be coming on here in about 3 minutes. But we are going to play one of their music videos prior to that to get everybody all warmed up for it. So this is Assume Nothing, Signs of Misery that we are going to be watching right here. And remember, we have the Honest Dish with a side of hot sauce is what you got to be looking for. And we have a link in the description down below. Actually, you can go right to their iTunes or their podcast, Apple Podcast. No, it's not iTunes anymore. So go to the Apple Podcast from down in the description below. But here is the some music from this band, the Assume Nothing guys. Check them out. gotta play one of those for you. I think that's what we're gonna have to do really quickly before we call that band right there. Assume Nothing, coming out of the area of Michigan. I don't know what fucking state or what's what town. I forgot off the top of my head.
Well,
That's just
don't assume anything. 'Cause
yeah.
You'll figure it out.
Assume Nothing. Assume Nothing. That is the name of the band, and that's what you got to do. Yeah, we were talking about. What were we talking about? Making up ads. Making up ads. This is in the studio with us right here, everybody. This is the Honestish podcast with a hot sauce. Honestish with a side of hot sauce. I almost said it like backwards and forwards.
Amish-dish.
Amish-dish. Fuck me.
Dan's out, I'm in.
Yeah. Dan's done. Boom.
God, Dan.
So the you guys said you make up your own sponsors? Is
We
that
don't
what
make them up. We just.
No.
I mean, this episode is
just
brought
thank
to you by
'em.
Cheetos and the Cheetos Corporation. Find us at chestercheetah.twitter.grinderface.org. We were sponsored by Bradley Cooper one episode. Nick was talking about some movie Invincible,
Limitless.
Limitless.
Like, who hasn't seen Limitless? Come
I
on.
have not seen Limitless,
Yeah.
and it was on our meth episode.
A meth episode. Oh, that well, yes. I think I had
She
heard
said
that
that.
one.
Well, we're not. He still owes us
hey,
the
Nate,
$100.
you know that beat you made?
Which beat?
You know, with the video.
With the video?
Yeah, you know, the dudes blowing
yeah.
ass on the couch.
Yeah. You want to watch that, don't you?
Well, for a moment, because my wife
like
took
it.
one look at it and she wants to call them
You
out.
you actually called me afterwards, didn't you? From what I remember.
What do you mean?
Didn't you call me and you wanted me to take? Oh, you wanted me to sing you a song.
Nah,
You wanted me to sing you some songs.
you don't have
that
to
I-
sing that song right now. But
That's an epic song,
but
dude.
what we want is. So my wife took one look at that.
Yeah.
And you know what she said? That fucker's hand. Where's his left hand?
Oh, we already saw it. He gets up afterwards.
Oh, you already
Yeah.
knew? So you're just making this shit?
Hand, right? And then he was like, "Oh, dude, look."
No, that's real.
And then he gets up.
That's a fucking turd.
Still holding turd.
We're calling our guest.
That's a good beat right there, dude.
You could throw it down a rap there.
I stole your seat because you
Oh yeah.
I was singing
Oh hey.
turd.
They're sitting there like, what is that? What's going on, guys? Sideshow Native, Mr. Marcus right now sitting over there. We got Dan Stray behind Mark. Let me try to pull you guys up on the screen
Dan,
there.
not
Yeah, that
so
was a
straight.
rather disturbing video that we were showing you. I don't know if you guys saw that or could understand. You did see that. Okay.
Hey, you sang them your lullaby earlier today.
I did?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that one.
During pre-production.
I did.
They don't want to hear it again, but that's okay.
Yeah.
What
No,
lullaby did you sing?
it wasn't so much a lullaby as it was. No, it wasn't that one. No, it was not that one.
Have tickle fight. Hey, what's up, guys?
No, there was.
Oh, you straightened it out. Look at that.
Hold on,
Say
I'm trying to
ass
pull them up on the screen right now, but for some reason it's not letting me. I don't know why. The damn system's being lame. Here it is.
I
Okay,
can
now
see 'em.
it's
I can
working.
see that better.
All right,
There they
here we
are.
go. Let me bring them to the screen, everybody. This right here is Assume Nothing. Where are you guys at? I got to know where you guys are at because I said that I don't know. I have a fucking clue as to where you guys are located at. Where are you guys at in Michigan?
Most of us are from Mason, Michigan.
Oh, hold on. The one thing I forgot, the audio. Tell us again. Where are you from?
Most of us are from Mason, Michigan, and Cody here.
From Lansing, Michigan.
Yeah,
Isn't Mason still the capital of the KKK in Ingham County?
Is Mason still the capital of the KKK?
We don't talk-
You made a face.
Oh, not.
I hope not, dude. Shit.
In the studio with us tonight, we have a special guest. We have the Honestish with a Side of Hot Sauce podcast, who is also in the studio with us tonight. So just wanted to let you guys know. But we want to know more about you guys more than anything. I want right now. I want to know what you guys where you guys started from. Where did this band all arrive from? Who was the person who started you guys in the first place?
It was kind of a mix of myself and Riley. We started jamming together when we were in middle school, like 6th grade. Was it 2009?
8 or 9.
Yeah, 2008, 9. Just doing a lot of like Bullet for My Valentine covers.
Okay.
Not writing any of our own stuff at the time, but through a couple different members, it was, you know, kind of, it was always something we had like want to do seriously, but we didn't have the means to do it or the resources, being, you know, fucking kids. So
right.
2000 like 15, 16, 17, we really started like playing like larger shows, and started getting out actual music in 2017. But yeah, I mean, it was a lot of years of just like playing small bar shows, playing to like 50 people.
Wait a minute, bars. Wait a minute, you guys, did the bar scene down there work a little bit better than it does up here? Because up here, it's like if you're not playing country music or like folk music or some shit like that, then it's like get the fuck out of here. Was it working for you guys down there? Because you're kind of metal.
Yeah, it's like metal music in.
I was
Michigan.
joking when I said kind of metal. You're fucking metal. Okay, go ahead.
Appreciate it. Try to be.
No,
kind of more bars too. Right?
Yeah.
Lansing's always been really good.
Really?
Yeah, Lansing. I mean, our first shows really ever were in Jackson. Yeah, Jackson, Michigan.
Michigan Theater?
It was no, it was.
What was it called?
The Fountain.
We didn't get that venue. We tried. I'm just no. I think that's legit. I'm glad that you guys said that. We started out playing covers, and we progressed into who we are now, and that's really cool because it can kind of show some of your influences,
the diversity and the influences,
what brought you to where you guys are at today. And I think that a lot of bands should cop up to that. That don't cop up to the fact that they started out with cover songs, and that's what gave them the juice, the influence juice. I like to call it.
Yeah.
I coined that phrase. Influence juice.
Fuck you. I coined that phrase. Influence juice. Fuck.
Start with covers.
To move on, yeah, we started with covers too. You know, we were doing some hip hop stuff back in the day, me and Mr. Marcus, and we used to do stupid covers, and we would rap other people's stuff because we were lame like that. But you know what? It all inspired us to kind of like go ahead and do something different with it and take off on our own. And I love to hear that that's what you guys did, and that makes me happy to hear that you guys are humble enough to say, hey, we started these small roots. We started with cover bands, cover songs, and then we moved on. That's legit, man. So who were some of your influences?
Yeah.
Let's hear about that.
Riley, take that one.
Well, like, I mean, the reason why I wanted to be in a band like that, I mean, my parents took me to a freaking Godsmack concert when I was like 7 years old. So I was like, oh, I want to do that. So I've always been in that realm of like kind of like the stadium rock type bands, just and then eventually started getting a little heavier, and then so it's a lot of like Bullet for Valentine, Godsmack, Shinedown type.
Yeah, now you're talking my language.
Yeah.
It's a Nickelback fan over here, guys. We got a Nickelback fan in the house.
Like
Rare,
show
they're very
tunes, I don't
rare,
know
far
it.
few between, but they exist. Just kidding. He's like, fuck you, Nickelback.
He was born in Canada. Why you gotta hate?
He's like, dude, I'm about to beat Joe Rogan's ass. You think you're shit to me, motherfucker?
I was just listening to Bullet the other day. I'm like, dude, I fucking love these guys.
Yeah, but no, Bullet's fucking awesome.
Dude,
They're
come
badass.
on.
Definitely.
I just said, did I say I was a fan too?
You're not.
Okay, well,
yeah.
let me put that in there.
Dan the fan.
Let's get back to this band. Though.
Yeah,
I'm
let's
sorry.
get back to this band. We're trying to learn their yeah. So
we found out some influences. Yeah.
Yeah. And Riley, that's amazing. Wait a minute now. Your parents took you to a fucking concert when a Godsmack concert. I mean, that's not.
Thank God for your parents.
That's not like your parents fucking rock. Damn it, dude. I mean, couldn't we all fucking grow up with parents like
Dad,
that?
why didn't you take me to the Def Leppard concert, man?
Oh, no, yeah, Eddie Van Halen concert now.
I had to wait for freaking Mr. Marcus to take me to freaking Def Leppard. Oh, I wish I could have seen Eddie, but
yeah. So your parents took you to. Was that a
cool.
regular thing for you or what?
Yeah, I just grew up going to concerts. They always went
yes.
to concerts. My mom took me to concerts when she was pregnant with me, so I've always.
That's fucking
She was
awesome,
body
man.
surfing
That
with
is
you in
awesome,
there.
dude.
Trying
Hell
to find
yeah,
real
dude.
father.
I mean, you were probably, yeah. I mean, you were probably like 2 mosh pits away from being born at one point. You know, like you were probably in the middle of it, you know, and fucking just like if somebody would have hit you just right, man, squirt, baby,
It
fucking
would've
right
been
there.
like,
It
hey,
would've
you guys.
Damn, man. Yeah. Here we go. And then you Cody, is that correct? Is that your name? The guy in the middle, dude in the middle.
Yeah.
Cody. Cody, okay, now you play the drums for the band. You're a fucking awesome drummer, and I would love to know, like, I think it's interesting to find out the drummer's influences, you know, like there's so many fucking amazing drummers that are out there in the world. Who was it when you were growing up listening to whatever bands, like, who was it that really stuck out for you?
Well, when we're getting into metal and stuff, I mean, we're talking about people like Joey Jordison and Chris Adler.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Setting the bar high, dude.
Yeah, setting the bar real high.
I thought you were gonna ultimately set the bar all the way to the top and say Tommy Lee, personal favorite of mine. I don't know if you've ever seen that dude do a live performance, but he's played drums upside down on a roller coaster. What else? Okay. So don't try to top Mr. Lee, but I wish you would have said that he was one of your favorites, because then me and you would have been vibing. But now that you said that, I mean, you set the bar pretty high. I'm just kidding. No, that's awesome, dude.
No, it's, Joey Jordison. Yeah, and who else? Tell us about
Plus, he made a sex video. Okay, done.
Okay. I mean, I can make a sex video. I can do that.
Yeah.
Nate would watch it gladly.
I would totally watch it. Don't even care if there's ghosts.
So when
But
did
you're
you
killing the
tell us
drums.
about, like, when you started playing the drums, though? How old were you? How old were you when you picked up the sticks?
I was 12 years old, actually, and it actually, like, my brother had taught me guitar and stuff when I was like 9, and him and one of our friends was like, "Hey, you should start playing drums so we could start a band." I'm like, "Okay."
Oh, so you just had to.
Yeah, I had to.
Otherwise, you're not hanging out there like brother. You know, your brother ain't gonna hang out with you. I mean,
Dude, let me ask you a question.
Shit out.
I mean, I want to ask you a serious question, because this is something that occurs with a lot of
Mom's
people.
just like, go play with your brother, and he's like, fuck him, he can't play anything.
No,
He can't,
listen. For
Okay,
real.
play the drums. You know,
I think
fuck
that
it.
with every boy, this kind of happens too. There's at some point that you drag out every pot and pan in the house, and you try to put together a 27-piece drum kit with the pots and pans. And then at some point in time, just banging around these pots and pans, you put on, like, you know, a Pantera song or something like that, and then you try to play along with it, and there's some sparking moment where you're like, dude, you're
Brother!
doing these things and you feel like you sound good. Like, am I lying here? There's some point. And did you do the pots and pans as a kid, and did you feel it then? Did you feel it then? Because I did, and I'm not even a drummer, but I felt it.
Yeah, absolutely. I absolutely did.
Basket.
And
Did I nail that?
I don't definitely felt like I was doing good or not, but I know that people hated it.
That's funny. And then Derek, yeah, you the guitar. Who was one of your biggest influences?
I guess, like, early on, it was a lot of Steve Vai, kind of Joe Satriani, that kind of stuff.
Okay.
Nice.
For, like, wanting. Metallica obviously was the first like band where I was learning songs. So I mean, I try and pull from everybody, and I guess that would be the most influential guys at first was probably like Steve Vai and Joe Satriani.
Nice.
I wanted to be a player from the beginning, and like that's still important now, but definitely a good rhythm like James Hetfield is.
You know, and the
Right.
reason that we like to ask guys in bands about this stuff is because we're going to play your music, man, and we want people to be able to listen to your music and say, dude, I can hear those influences, and that's dope because I love that motherfucker right there. And these guys, I can tell, have pulled influence from there, and that's a progression of music, because what is the progression of music? Hey, you know, I really was inspired by this band, so I'm going to create something that inspired me to create this, and then somebody else hears that, and that inspires them to create something, and the progression continues and continues. But you know, there's some artists that just stand out. I want to hear certain art. I want to hear Eddie Van Halen
And this new stuff that they got
I
coming
want to
out
hear
here,
Stevie
man.
Ray Vaughan. That's coming out in guitar. Like I love influences.
The new music that Assume Nothing has got coming out here with the the Cold War, Signs of Misery, the Divide, and all that stuff. The music videos are fucking awesome too, and I always like to get to the bottom of the music videos. Who's producing these for you? Because this stuff doesn't just happen on its own. I've been sitting here since 2:00 today just to do this. You know, so I mean, how about when it comes to you guys producing a music video? Who's doing all that for you?
For like it's always like when we're writing, I think we're always thinking visual like the whole time. It's part of the process. You want to be able to put a good visual to the song when you're writing it even. So I'm usually thinking of ideas in my head, but when it comes to actual like filming of it, all of our videos, even from the very beginning in 2017, have been by, his name's Jason Caudill.
Oh fuck! You don't know the dude.
No. Hey, dude, how many? I mean, literally, we've interviewed 800 bands. Okay?
I don't know, somewhere
right there. Half of those bands can't remember who.
No,
shot the
yeah, I
video.
know. Half of them can remember.
No one can remember, but it's because you're caught up in the moment. That's your boy. You guys shoot the video. It's love, and then 3, 4, 5 months later, we're talking about it on a show, and it's like, oh yeah, that's right.
So go ahead. Yeah.
Yeah, he plays guitar in a band called Sleepwalkers too. So
okay,
I guess I can't pronounce his last name, but I'll shout out his band.
Well, at least you got the first name. And what was it again?
It's Jason Caudill. Caudill. I think it's Caudill.
I think it's Caudill.
Pretty sure it's Caudill.
See, there you go, dude. You guys got it out.
There you
Perfect.
go. And he
You
produced
beat,
that.
You beat 400 bands just now.
He produced all that stuff for you, like that. I mean, that was the older music videos or some of the newer ones. Tell us, which one was he involved with there?
Jason did all of them. He shot
all of them.
Yeah, our first music video, I think, was one of his first music videos back in 2017, and now he's done tons of videos for bands in Michigan, and the dude kills it. Like, absolutely phenomenal job. Like,
nice.
A lot of like the directing and like the storyline is us. We come up with that. But he always adds his little spin on it, and he's always looking for a good shot, looking for different rooms we can get nice shots in, and his editing is flawless. Like every single time, it's like maybe there's a small revision, like something super subtle, but it right from the very beginning, spot on.
He's got the vision.
And what are your guys' real thoughts about Alfonso Seville?
Oh my God!
Heart's sake, guys.
I've known Alfonso for a very long time, and this dude, not like he knew who I was, but we weren't like super close. Right when I dropped out of college, like the first thing I did was go on tour with Heartsick, and like he taught me, learning the road at a younger age, and just really like kind of took us under his wing and getting shows.
Pretty much.
Yeah, our first Lansing show. That's true. So, like Cody's a little older. He's been in bands, before us, playing in the Lansing area, and obviously, Alfonso's like
right. He's the coolest guy in the world, right? He's like, because I always like to buff up Alfonso's ego. So I'm gonna go back to this podcast here. I'm gonna go back to this video, clip this out, and be like, check it out. Alfonso's the coolest guy in the world. Everybody thinks he's the greatest.
Just cut that part out.
Everybody thinks. I'm going to make a compilation of it. I think as I go, I'm going to continue like interviewing other bands and stuff like that, and ask them what
all
they
of
think
them
about
giving
Alfonso.
props to Alfonso. And Heartsick.
Wait a minute. Was it Alfonso from Heartsick or Alfonso from No Life?
Well, we met when it was No Life.
Yeah, right.
Okay,
wow.
gotcha.
So, yeah, we met early on. Played a lot of shows with both.
I did shows with him too up here in Travers. He came to the other place back in the day, when we used to. What's that?
The other place. Damn.
The other
Yeah,
place,
that's
yeah.
some old
Remember,
school
it was
shit.
the old
That's
school
old school.
shit, dude. Yeah, Prodigy Underground shows and shit like
Oh,
that,
yeah.
dude. It was fucking. I used to be an idiot in a band. So I mean, that's why we created this show, is because I
Guys,
just can't get away from it. I still love it. I just can't do it anymore.
There's a reason he sideshow Nate, and at the other place, I witnessed a show that Nate did, and during the show, Nate puked all over the stage. I don't know if it was nerves, but he made it
I
part
was
of the
drunk.
show, and he decided to roll in that puke in front of everybody on the and it was the most disgusting live show I've ever seen, and it will be burned into my memory. It's etched in forever. And you know what? I got to give it up because I've never seen anybody do that.
Yeah,
since.
hey,
puke
I'm
on the
fucking
show.
putting
The
on a show,
closest
dude.
thing I ever got to that.
Hey, make sure there's noted he's never puked on this show.
I've never puked on this show.
It was
yet.
the one
No,
time.
Yeah,
but
no.
The lead singer of Blues Traveler, I've tried to remember the guy's name. He was asked in an interview one time, like, what was the most disgusting thing that's ever happened to you while playing a show? And he said the same thing happened to him. He got a little buzzed up and then threw up, but he was playing his harmonica. And he threw up a little of the puke into the harmonica, and then he had to play the rest of the show like sucking in and out of puke.
And he's a big dude, so like that's big dude puke. I remember that. That's not like
That was like steak and eggs.
yeah,
Pete,
that's
right
not
there.
kale chips. That's a lot.
That
of,
was pizza. That was like
not fully chewed chunks, like chunks that are like half of the fucking steak is still there, like
so
it's,
just take it back down.
So, guys,
Right.
Nate has been a sideshow guy for a long time. Which gets to the next question. And you guys have played some shows, and obviously with Heartsick and Alfonso. What's one of the crazier thing that that's happened with you guys during a live show? Is there anything that stands out, maybe on tour or like any crazy moment that you guys can recall?
That's my kidney stone story.
The craziest moment. Oh, I gotta hear this.
Wait a minute. The kidney stone. It
hurt to pee, dude.
I just kind of hear like I mean it was really quiet on my end, and I just kind of heard the kidney stone story, and I'm like,
Yeah, they whispered that shit. Like,
kidney
should we
stone.
do it?
Okay, tell us about your kidney stone.
Go.
Yeah, I don't know. I've always had kidney stones since I was probably like 14 or something like that. So we're driving to a show one day. I got our merch guy and our drummer, and we're driving to the show, and I can just feel it. And and I don't know if anyone's of you guys have passed a kidney stone before, but I mean it'll put you on the ground.
Not yet. I haven't.
We're opening up for the show, so I mean I'm dying. It's terrible. All the guys loading gear. I'm literally like laying on beer-soaked floors just because that's the way venue floors are. I laid 2.5 hours. Derek would come up, he'd get me, he'd tap me on my shoulder, and he said, "All right, we're going on in 5." Played the show. It was probably one of the better shows we played at that time. And then I went right back to
laying down.
Yep, laying on the floor, and then my mom had to take me to the hospital that night. So.
Oh my
You
God!
played the show. That's dedication.
Yeah, the show must go on. I mean, fuck,
You guys,
dude.
that was the craziest shit. Like,
That is
God.
crazy. I mean, yeah, well, and the reason that I was laughing, I'm not laughing at the expense of your pain, that you're going through, but it's
that
like it's just like you never hear of a story like that. Like maybe you hear about there's this chick that was in the fucking crowd. She took her fucking tit off and her shirt off. Her tit she
off.
took her shirt off and her tit ripped off. And it was like completely fucking just
dude.
bloody fucking mess of a tit falling on the ground, and people were picking it up and sucking on it, and it was fucking
hoping
crazy.
to hear him
Sounds
death
like
metal.
the night I lost my virginity.
Yeah.
I was hoping to hear a death metal story, but I mean,
Right, kidney stones work too.
That's
Hey,
pretty
man.
death metal,
That's
though.
death metal. Yeah, fuck yeah.
Brother, I've been drinking a lot of pop. You know what I'm saying, dude?
Oh wait, they're talking. What's that?
Oh, I mean, it was. Yeah, I'll tell the story. It's not like something like too crazy, but
We're like
I feel like
chilled
like
out.
when we're playing a show and like on the road, it's definitely like, especially when you're on the road, like you don't want to do something that's gonna just like completely fuck up everything you're trying to do,
Right.
Like it's you try to be a little bit safe. We have our nights, have fun, but the one time we played was it North Carolina? Yeah, we played in North Carolina, and our buddy Steven came out, and it was like this really weird kind of like strip club during the day, and it became a venue certain nights of the week.
Sweet.
But it was a sick venue, like some sick.
Yeah, probably HIV and fucking hepatitis.
All kinds of sick.
Yeah, we go for early, and there was some rough dancers.
On with the story. Go.
Yeah.
But yeah, the show after we played, was it? Yeah, it was after. It was after. Yeah, and so I'm up front watching one of the other bands with my buddy Steven, and all of a sudden this kid jumps on stage and then just like jumps off stage and Spartan kicks Steven in the face, pretty much.
Oh fuck! Damn, dude! What like out of nowhere?
Hold on. He's still talking here.
The dude straight like went out. He fell down, knocked out completely. And so first thing is, okay, make sure this dude's okay. He's my friend. And we get him outside, and what ensued was very close to opening up in this big fight between us and this kid and his friends.
Kicker.
But we kind of solved it. They left, and
Derek almost beat up a 15-year-old in North Carolina.
I didn't, though. I didn't. No punches. There was verbal yelling. That was it.
Oh my
Well,
god.
that blows it, man. I mean, if you would have beat up a 15-year-old, we'd talk about a real story here. But no, that was close. It was close to a. I'm just kidding here, dude. That's awesome that you witnessed a kick. You know, Joe Rogan would have been like, "Damn, that was a flying back ninja kick," and these guys can appreciate that because they're gonna fight Joe Rogan. But at any rate, you know, that's a pretty cool story, man.
Yeah,
And
Nick
crazy
Bittinger.
things
Nick
happen.
Bittinger right there. You're looking at the future of fighter. Against Joe Rogan on their 100th episode. Once they've reached their 100th episode of the Honest Dish with a Side of Hot Sauce podcast, that he's going to fight Joe Rogan.
The Roakster.
He's going to take him
We're
out.
already going to we're taking tickets now. We're taking money and bets.
Right.
$20. It's $20 entry fee. That's
So
Easily.
it's pretty. You guys are in a
Paid
big
per
show
view.
tonight. You guys are in a big show tonight. What we're promoting here tonight is.
Well, I want to ask you guys really quickly about the song that we're going to play before we let you go. We're going to play "Divide," and this song you just released recently, and this thing is already fucking blowing up. People are loving this
That's
song.
what I'm talking about.
And the music video is badass. But tell us what this song is all about, and take us through the video really quickly from your eyes.
Well, so when putting, like, obviously it's a long process to put out a song, but this was the opposite. We just recently finished recording this and straight into getting the video done and getting this out because just it's very relevant to the times. But yeah, I guess like lyrical content. I don't know if you got a good.
Yeah, I mean, just when we wrote it, we were just trying to be mindful of everything that was kind of happening, but not really play into it like directly. Because I mean, yeah, I mean,
we're not like a political band at all, and I think like too many conversations nowadays are so like partisan. It's like this side or this side. Our whole point of the song was, you know, we need to kind of break this divide of like, oh, I'm either on this side or this side. It's like, well, no, like that's not what we need to talk about. Like, there's, you know, human decency. I feel like comes first, and I guess that would be like the main gist of the song. But it's talking about everything that's going on in today's world. Yeah, it just felt like a really important song for us to just get out now, and it was written pretty much in the studio, so it was very in the moment, and we wanted to capture that. So that's why we rushed it out a little bit quick.
Dude,
Fuck yeah, man.
Dude, we totally relate to that because it filters over in the podcast world too. You know, you've got fans on both sides of whatever political bullshit people believe in. And it's like, man, we want to keep everybody that we can as our fan. And it's like, I don't want to even talk politics because I want to lose half the people that like me. You know what I mean? And that's exactly what we do on our show too. We don't talk politics. We don't get diving into a lot of that because music's this universal thing that I think that people should be able to listen to and take out of it what they want and let them use that for their fight on whatever side that they're on. It should be a universal thing that people can use on either direction. And so it is a slippery slope. So I can say thank you guys for, you know, putting out some music that's right in the middle, and it gives people an opportunity to use it for whatever that they want to use it for. We know that struggle in trying to balance all of our listeners. I'm not going to lean from one side to the other because I want everyone to listen to my show and experience this music, man. So I can respect that. That's what I'm saying. I can respect it.
Gotcha. Well, hey, everybody, thank you once again. Assume Nothing right here, everybody, coming out of the Mason and Lansing area. They think Alfonso Seville is fucking awesome, and they got a brand new music video here that we're gonna play for everybody. This is Divide. We hope you go and check them out. Subscribe to their channel. Please follow these Michigan musicians and just help them. Thank you guys once again for coming on the show, guys. It's been a pleasure meeting you and chatting with you.
Thank you for having us.
Absolutely. We will look forward. Also, you know what? When do you guys got anything planned before I let you go? Do you have anything planned, like live events or anything like that we might be able to see?
So where we're at right now, I actually tomorrow am leaving for I'm joining the Marines. So
fuck.
Thank you.
I'm gonna be gone.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, brother.
Yes.
We have a lot of content planned, like drum playthrough kind of stuff and just kind of behind the scenes things. Kind of dabbling in the idea of some remixes and just we do have a lot of content planned. We're not going to be slowing down. It's not going to be an issue at all for the band. But yeah, we're gonna keep going. And there's definitely gonna be content coming out. So be on our.
Oh
Instagram.
yeah, you're joining the military,
Yeah,
dude.
yeah.
I would assume there'll be some remixes.
We're gonna
after
not
your
only that.
mind gets remixed. But I'm just kidding. No, but seriously, you're gonna experience some crazy shit. You're gonna want to remix some songs, I'm sure.
No, yeah, what I'm saying is like they could even start to do the online type of a thing, you know, like Zergoth. You know how Zergoth does the online metal and all that. Like he's in one location, the other guy's in another location. Everybody's all over the fucking place,
Well,
fist
we'll have
fucking
to
each
have
other,
you guys
and they're fucking
back.
playing music.
We'll have you back after you get going, and let's see where you're going with it then.
Yeah,
'Cause
absolutely,
we're curious,
man.
and we're curious
How long
to
do we
see
gotta
what
wait? We gotta wait what, like 4 years or something like that?
No, so I'm going to reserves so I can continue doing music.
Nice.
Oh, okay.
It's going on.
Yeah. When I was making that decision, it was like, okay, this is super important to me, but so is this, so I need to make them both work.
Right. Well, we thank you for your decision, man. It's a very brave decision that you've decided to go with, man. And yeah, I can only imagine the stuff that's going to come afterwards. You know, like from
That's
this
what I'm
experience. You know, like the experience of going into the Marines.
Well, let's watch this video. And
Yes, we're going to watch the video, man. Thank you,
introduce.
guys. We're going to let you go. We're going to let you run. We got Will Gates coming up after your music video, too. He just walked into the Stooge, and he's waiting to sit down and chat. So thank you so much for chatting with us.
Appreciate it.
Yep.
Take it easy,
See ya.
guys.
Thanks, guys.
All right, and oops, wrong button. There it is. Okay, let's play a music video. That's what I said, right? Divide. Here you go.
Yeah.
Assume nothing. Right here, and then Will Gates.
Silence, but all I hear is silence.
gotta push buttons and all that stuff. Welcome back, everybody. Sideshow Nate, and Dan Strait is not sitting in his seat, but hey. Sorry, we got the mics up. We got the audio up all loud and shit, and we got we're trying to put on a show here, everybody. But in the studio now with us, actually, we have Will Gates. Will Gates here.
What's up, guys?
Give you a microphone there. Gotta be Dan. Who you talking to?
Dude, I'm talking to Will's boy from California here, guys. Look, there he is.
Oh, hold on. Let me.
What's up? What's your name again, dude? Broken Star Shotty from San Diego, California. He's producing some shit for you now, right, Will?
That's right. This is my engineer. I'm actually going to be getting some beats from him soon, too. He cooks up some fire fucking beats. He's the man, the myth, and the legend behind what I'm doing. He does all of my engineering. I couldn't do this at all without him.
Really?
So.
No shit, man. Well, that's it's nice to hear that he's checking out the. Wait, he's talking to you. He's not watching the show, is he?
He'll go whack.
He's not checking it out.
I sent him the link.
Hey, look, this is one of his artists. Of course, he's gonna go back and watch it.
He says he's tapping in right now.
Tell him to share it. Tell him share it. Subscribe and all that crap. Blah blah blah. You know, I mean, that's what us YouTubers do.
And we
want the fuck out of you.
And we want to know your information too, bro. So
we want to know from you. We want to meet you, chat with you. I mean, we can learn more.
We chat with
about
everyone,
it,
man, because you're hooked up with Michigan here.
Speak your Ron Records. Is that him?
That's my boy Fusion.
That's
my boy
Fusion.
Fusion.
Okay.
Yeah, we're collaborating too.
Nice to see you guys. Thank you so much. Make sure, like we were saying, drop a subscription. We will love it. Every week, what we do is we just feature like the Michigan music scene. We like to highlight all the upcoming artists, that are out there. And Will Gates is being one of them. Is in the Traverse City area, you've been working the hip hop scene and whatnot. So
that's right.
How has that been working for you? You got new stuff that is coming relatively soon.
That's right. I got a whole lot of new music on the way. Most recent, what we're gonna have is a track on my homie Fusion's record in the next couple days. It's called Never Settle. That one's kind of a left turn from what I've been working on. I've been working on some crazy, wicked juggalo shit for the last couple tracks.
Yeah, what's up with that? I mean, seriously, now I have to say, there's been juggalo words. Whoa, fuck! Did you see that?
Did the bar go up your
juggalo?
ass?
No, juggalo things that have been being said.
You want to know something, Nate?
Stuff.
You're touching on something that actually me and Will have talked about in private messages into length. We've gone into length about that, and it's funny that you brought
Tell
that
me
up
about it.
because
What is the juggalo thing? What is it?
Give it to him.
My biggest goal
Explain
eventually
it to
is to get signed to ICP and Psychopathic Records.
Ah, gotcha.
Because I think that their community, the juggalo community, is the biggest, most accepting group of people. It is the most loving musical family I have personally encountered on this world. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And I 100% want to be a part of that. They have this whole vibe of they've come from nothing. If you've ever really looked into anything that they've done, they really come from nothing, like really from the nitty gritty of Detroit.
Okay.
And they went immediately to selling their own records instead of pushing for a label and all that. They went the underground route, took the long way, and made it about their legacy. And I respect that so much. There is so much. I was reading the book Behind the Pain, written by Violent J, and there's so many parallels from his life to my own. When I was reading it, there was a part where Shaggy jumps in. He's got a little chapter, and he's talking about when he was like really fucking poor, and he was like going through Walmart and shit, and he'd grab some chicken out of the fucking deli aisle, and he'd be eating that shit while he ran around the store, find a trash can, ditch it, and that's like what he had to do. Like, I was really going through this shit when I was younger, and that was something I did. You know what I mean? I was like, oh my god, and I don't know. They have such a chemistry with their label that I don't really see in a lot of other scenes. So one day I really want to be a part of that.
Yeah.
So you're gearing your stuff more towards to try to attract these dudes, and you've already talked to them. They already know who you are, and you're building a relationship, and that's great shit, man.
Well, I'll tell you this: we are one person away from Dan. You and I, we are actually one person away from the Violent J. You know that. We had him on the show that one time. Yes, we had Rob Kaminsky, I believe.
Jump Steady?
No, Rob was Rob is actually a metal guy. He's into the metal world and all that stuff. Gosh, Creeping Chaos. The Creeping Chaos is the name of his band.
Okay.
That's it.
So check out Rob's stuff. Rob, I think it was Kaminsky or something like that. He's
Kaczynski?
Okay. I was thinking
no,
of Rob
it wasn't
Bruce. That's,
Kaczynski.
that's Violent J's brother. I was
No.
thinking Bruce.
It was
But-
he
Well,
had
you
some
know what?
cool
There's
stuff.
another guy that we know.
Kaminsky, Rob K. Kaminsky. That's what it is.
There's another guy that we know that has actually called ICP out, Coke Hogan.
Coke
And he
Hogan
said,
has.
You
yeah.
guys drink that Fago shit, but he was like, Coke Hogan, you can't even touch the gold of Coke. It's above your pay grade. I do believe it was the words that he
Right,
used.
yeah, something that
Told
he had
ICP
said.
it's above your pay grade. So I'd like a response from ICP. And if you guys are watching or anyone from the psychopathic family that are with your boy right here, listen, Coke Hogan. Do we got the video? Cue up the video.
Let me try to see if you can find the video.
Okay, we're gonna look for that video.
You guys, maybe you can start talking to Will while I
we
look
will
for
try
this.
to cue up the video while he's looking, but yeah, he totally calls out the ICP about the Fago drinking, and I'm kind of curious about that. But no, dude, we talked actually into length about it, and I love that you were representing. First thing I recognized was that you had some Juggalo shit on, and I was like, yo,
That's
I
right.
love that.
I'm
But
wearing
at
it
this,
right now.
I know, and I was like, I love that, dude. That you're showing love to your the people that inspired you and brought you up, and it's always good to show love. And I was concerned. I was like, man, like, in this industry, you're building a brand for yourself, and you really need to focus on just you, like, brand yourself. Don't focus on branding other groups and bringing fame to their name. Bring fame to your name. You know what I'm saying? But we hadn't discussed yet what your goal was with trying to get with these guys and the contact that you had already had with them. So, I'll backtrack my words a little bit right there. So you're giving love to these dudes, which I already said I respect, but I see where you're going with it. And you know what? After listening to some of your stuff, I'm thinking that there could be a future for you in the psychopathic family, like
I'm
you
really
would fit
hoping.
in pretty good with these dudes and
really
showing them
hope so.
love. That's not really a bad move, as long as it's something that's benefiting you.
Right. I mean, there's a few parts to that. I mean, my biggest thing is like they are some of my biggest influences. I was kind of raised on it, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Absolutely.
I don't really have my father in the picture now, but when I was real young and he was around, he was always playing some wicked shit. And at the time I didn't know what it was. I was like just bobbing my head and I was like, okay, this is cool.
Your dad's probably like my age or just a little bit older because we're
he's
both
like,
there.
he's about,
Right.
he's about like 50.
He's
50,
like,
yeah.
okay, so he's like
Probably a
8
little
years older than me.
Yeah. But
So this new stuff that you've been working on, I want to know about the new stuff that you've been working on that we're going to be listening to tonight, because
Yes.
you had said that this is stuff that's going to be we're premiering it tonight, or is
Yes,
is tonight? There's the premiere of this stuff.
one song out of the two I sent you tonight,
Uh-huh.
I did show on a live stream on my Facebook, but two
okay.
people were watching. So
Okay,
I mean,
okay.
that wasn't that much of a premiere.
Right.
So,
Honestly,
it's
a
all good.
premiere is like, to me, in my world, like when we're premiering something, it's like a good month-long event.
You're right, yeah,
Right
it
on.
takes some
Okay.
time.
It's
not-
a
it doesn't
month-long
just
event
happen.
premiering your new shit. So
That's
on
right.
several platforms. So
Right on.
this is just one of many.
Well, we got a couple of your songs that are already potted up and ready to go here. I
Yeah.
got
How
actually.
about
I got,
that video? Did you find that psychopathic Coke Hogan in the studio? When Coke Hogan was in the studio, he came in here. Did you find it?
Oh my God.
Turn this up. Turn it up. We're gonna watch this before we watch.
That's why Cokester's here, brother! Come have a drink off with the real Cokester, you know what I'm saying? Step up in the Coke drinking ring, dude. Crack your little Fago, dude, and let's see what you got, brother. Goes out to the Insane Clown Posse, dude. I think you can crack your little Fagos, dude, spray it all over the place, bro. Wait till you get the gold of Coke in your hand. You can't afford it, dude. Way above your pay grade, you know what I'm saying, brother? I want to let you know a little secret about the Paradise City song. They were talking about Coke, dude. You want to know something, dude? Me and the Dr. Phil go way back, dude. He uses Coke as part of his therapy, dude. I think he's living the bat life, dude. Tell you guys right now, dude, I got Coke horse. I'm trying to awaken these people from their spiritual laziness, dude, and let them know who the real man is, dude. Nate, let me tell you something, dude. It's the Coke, dude. It's the only way. It's the only way that you can sip it and see the light, dude. You know, all these little wannabes running around here drinking their mud oil, dude. Let me tell you something right now, dude. If they could just taste the sweet nectar, you know, as it goes down, brother. Let me tell you something, brother. You'll never turn back. You'll never change your mind again, dude. You'll know that's the only way. I want them to live right, dude. If I gotta call them out, I'll call them out. I ain't scared, dude. I get the coke in me, dude, and there ain't nothing I'm scared of. You know what I'm saying, brother? You know, crack some cokes, dude. There's a lot of cocomaniacs out there, dude. If you get me on the video, you know what I'm saying? All my cocomaniacs are gonna watch that video so they can see me. Yeah. I'm drinking coke right now for this dude. Lead coke, bro. Take a little cut. Take a little sip, dude. I'm Coke Hogan. You're Coke Hogan. We're all Coke Hogan, dude.
Dude, I was crying just now, but you did hear the remark. So listen, Violent J, Shaggy. Okay, there it is, guys. Insane Clown Posse.
Stab
the whole
Wound
psychopathic
Bear.
family.
Is this Axl Rose, Randy Savage, or Brett Michaels? He asks.
He's all of the above. You win. Ding,
Brother!
ding, 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 ding. We got a winner.
He's
But
Coke
no,
Hogan, dude.
Twisted?
Coke Hogan, dude.
Okay, guys.
That's not Hulk Hogan. We do
But
have
no.
a guy who's been commenting here. He knows you. He says, tell Will to make his exclusive preview of Walk, the Walk remix.
Okay. So that one, that's Broken Star. That's the man, the myth, and legend behind it.
Okay.
So,
All right,
this
Broken
guy,
Star.
let me double check.
That's the dude we were talking to from Cali that we had mentioned earlier that's been doing some stuff.
Oh, well, how
for
am I
our
going to just
band.
make it happen like that? I mean, do they
Just
do
make it happen.
Yeah, that's what I've...
Just make it happen.
I've always
dude.
gone through that with like everybody, you know, like they're always like, you know, here, throw this on real quick. Like, fuck, you think that just happens?
This is the internet age, dude.
I'm gonna email it to you right now.
Okay, you're
He
gonna
just sent
email
me
it
the
to me.
email.
Okay.
So we're about to listen to this together for the first
Well,
time.
we'll
I
listen
haven't
to
heard
that
Broken
one.
Star's part. you
We'll
know what I'm
listen to
saying?
that.
Like,
I
I'm
love this
so
Stab
fucking
Wound
excited.
Bear. Stab Wound Bear is my new
Like, he
favorite
just
on
got it
D-Line.
done. That's what he was calling me about to let me know
hear
he
what's
just got
happening
it
right
done.
now?
Okay, well, we're gonna play another song. Can I play another one while we're getting that one?
Yes, go
yeah?
ahead.
Yeah,
If
let's
you
play
wanna
another one. We
play-
got Whole Life.
Whole Life is my upcoming track with Stevie Stone that I'll be releasing on the 17th in Juggalo fashion. Of course, on the 17th.
So that one
So-
we can definitely play that one. All right,
We
we're
can,
gonna play
absolutely.
that. Stab
Let's
Wound
rock it
Bear.
out.
If you're just tuning in here, Stab Wound Bear. This is called the South of the Straight Show. We like to play the Michigan music scene and all that shit. And right here is Will Gates. This is Will Gates' song. This is Whole Life. So
Yeah, brother.
check this one out and let us know what you think about it, man.
I've been doing this my whole life. Try to treat me like a low life.
I come from nothing, I got nothing to lose. I'm putting all of me in this cause I got something to prove. And while they wanna see me fall, that's just not what I'll do. I'm putting all my heart in this so I can show you the truth. Yeah, see how I grew up, there ain't no one by your side. You gon' hustle just to eat and sleep if you wanna survive. Now at the time, I thought I was fucked down on my luck. But what they never counted on was that I'd pick myself up. And I'm back with a vengeance, what they thought was my end and wasn't nothing. I brushed it off like dust and picked up my weapon. I'm never dying until my last breath. I'm gonna be fighting. They say the strongest survive, so to the death I'll be riding. Cause I'm the trash boy, bitch. There ain't no one who's stopping me. I'm the demon Mephistopheles, that evil anomaly. Got a problem, bitch, swallow me. On my dick, always slobbering, always talking, never walking, never stepping, just
I've been
hollering.
doing this my whole life. Try to treat me like a low life. The beginning of some cool nights. We gon' ride it till the sunlight. I've been doing this my whole life. Treat me like a low life. The beginning of some cold nights. We gon' ride it till the sunlight. I've been doing this my whole life.
And they've been doubting since a kid. They said I'd never be nothing, judging the way that I live. They never took the time to know me, but they all got a bitch. They said I'll never be that because I always do this. But they know my name, not situations I'm facing. I understand why they hating, cause what I do is amazing. They think I'm Satan, how I get up on the mic and start raging. It's how I vent my frustrations, and that's my one motivation. But they don't get that, I get it. But regardless, I spit it, cause this is how I tell the story of the way that I'm living. Cause in the end, this life I got's the only thing I was given. And I'm learning to love it, cause in the end, that's the
I've been
mission.
doing this my whole life. Try to treat me like a low life. The beginning of some cool nights. We gon' ride it till the sunlight. I've been doing this my whole life. Treat me like a low life. The beginning of some cold nights. We gon' ride it till the sunlight. I've been doing this my whole life.
It's time to build up my vision. I gotta get up and get it. I can't just sit and keep wishing. Said I'ma go and make my luck, cause this here ain't superstition. And you know I'm never stopping, cause I'll be slaying my
I've been
mission.
doing this my whole life.
try to treat me like a low life. The beginning of some cold nights. We gon' ride it till the sunlight.
It's time to build up my vision.
That's my whole life. Treat me like a low life.
It's time to build up my vision.
Beginning of some cold nights.
It's time to build up my vision.
Ride it till the sunlight.
It's time to build up my vision.
That's my whole life.
Now the trash boy's back in his bitch with a vengeance. Venomous madness, zoning every sentence. I'll end this quickly with anybody stepping. Use my bare hands, I don't need no weapons. Wrecking the neck of anybody flexing on me, no question. You done made the wrong move, stepping up in my section. Thinking you ever had a chance with me is fucking preposterous. You must have missed a meeting at Narcotics Anonymous. Whack ass, cracked out, chunky little boy. Step up to the trash, you gon' get destroyed. When your body drops, all your viewers make noise. Cause they hated you, right? Is that your whole rap ploy? Little bitch, I'ma end you with your own games. Court you on the track and leave your whole life in flames. Ain't an MC breathing that can fuck with Gates. Every nemesis I had, I put him straight in the grave. That's a fact, check the raps, all I do is slap. The dog shit about the maggots, I just cap on their tracks. Claiming they been making racks, we can see they slacking. I'm laughing at these fuckers who just can't get it cracking. You been hoeing and we know it, why you think we ain't noticed? You ain't been hustling, focus, you best wake up from the Folgers. Fucking around with Gates, I'm the best to make it about the majors. Raging like I'm Satan, amazing the way I take them and break them like there was nothing. Crushing them with the quickness, the vision I'm steady seeking. Really nothing but sickness, cause all I spit is a sick shit. I'm killing the competition, willing to do whatever to get myself in the building. Fuck your feelings, I'm feeling the cards. Of course I'm winning, steady sinning, regardless of consequence, I'm a villain. If you frontin' like you know me, little homie, you can blow me. Steady rolling solo, cause I'm happy by my lonely. I don't really need you watching, why the fuck you fuckers talking? Trying to get up in my business, put your ass up in a coffin. Walk like, talk like, act like trash. Big Will Gates gon' beat your ass. It's a goddamn fact, man, I needs no gat. My fist's enough to make your head collapse. I'm wicked with it, bitch, when I'm done I'll laugh. Kick you in the dick before I take your cash. Yeah, it's Gates on a deuce speed, let the Duke speak. With a 1-inch punch, I'll break your chest, Bruce Lee. I'm a bad motherfucker, anybody disagreeing can suck a gang of dicks and swallow all of the scene.
Hey, bitches, broken song. Pop it up for 3 days, speaking, so I pop a bar. Pop sleep at the wheel, but I'm speeding in the car. I know with every intersection, yoking in a rental car. Just gang goes up till I'm dead, bitch. So far, got it tatted on my head, bitch. One time, dip a hard from the tag, bitch. A real Gates go leave your fucking head, bitch. I kick it with the 17 dead, bitch. Jungle love, you don't need to question. Axes up in the VIP section. Jungle love getting wild and we reckless. Come and whip this motherfucking beat up. My homies all saying ease up and get beat up. I'm saying about that life, but watch it come slice your ass with this butcher knife. You can run and high, but I ain't chasing. I'm West Coast Juggalo, you know where I'm staying. They try to talk down on my name, but now I'm back star, bitch, I'm going insane. Juggalo should've never quit. Mixing with the pump, walking off, now they on my dick. They all thought I would end my shit when I lost my mind and I flipped my wig. You know we don't stop. We look while we hit the top. I get down 'cause that's my job. Y'all better learn to walk the walk. You know we don't stop. We look while we hit the top. I get down 'cause that's my job. Y'all better learn to walk the walk. You know we don't stop. We look while we hit the top. I get down 'cause that's my job. Y'all better learn to walk the walk. You know we don't stop. We look while we hit the top. I get down 'cause that's my job. Y'all better learn to walk the walk.
Hell yeah, dude.
That
That's
shit was
fucking
banging.
dope, man.
Woo woo!
Woo woo!
What?
Whoop! There you go, everybody. There's a little
that
bit of
shit was
Will
dope.
Gates' new shit right there.
That's right. That's right.
That one was remixed by who? Who was that?
That was me and Broken Star. We
You
had
and
him on the
Broken
show.
Star.
I just showed him on the phone.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was all of our first listen of that.
I
I
love
just
that.
got the email myself.
That's
why
fucking
he
cool.
called me, because he was like, yo, I just got the mix
Exclusive.
done. And I was like, all right,
Well,
let's
that's
do
dope.
it. Let's run
You
it
want to
on the
listen
show.
to it again for the next 20 minutes before it's everywhere. It's got to be on this show. So yeah, so you know. So there you go.
But listen, when you're done listening to it on our show, please go watch it on other platforms.
Well, subscribe to Trash Boy Entertainment, too. We got the link in the description down below to go to your YouTube channel.
That's right. That's where you're going to find it. It's going to be a YouTube exclusive.
Awesome.
So-
We're going to have a fully produced music video with this. Is this something that you're going to make into like something that's bigger and badder or what?
This video, like, I would love to do a video. Broken Star's all the way out in Cali.
Right,
So,
okay.
Linking up probably isn't an option with COVID and shit at the
No. This
but-
is the way that we do it. We seal
Yeah,
it with a
man.
deal right here. Broken Star, if you're watching right now, still, you've been
Yeah,
watching.
man.
We got to get this guy a music video now. That's the next step. You know, we got the song.
Yeah.
Song's produced. Sounds fucking tight. We got to get that and whoop whoop fucking music
That's
video.
right.
You know.
So
We're
you're
gonna
gonna-
be doing some videos when I get to Cali. Me and Broken Star have already discussed me coming out to his house, staying
Okay.
there for a little bit, banging out some records
Well,
while I'm there, and he does videos. He has.
I
the
would
equipment,
encourage you
so-
while you're here in town still, and while
Okay.
you're still in Michigan before you head out to Cali, record some shit. Have someone film you recording this song in several different locations.
Yeah,
Do
do
the
some
song
B-roll.
over and over and over. B-roll. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Okay.
Then give that to your boy when you get there, so he can add all kinds of crazy.
Yeah,
cool
you got
shit to
extra
it.
shit.
Hey,
I mean,
That's
more
true.
more
I got a
content.
homie who does videos. My friend Alex Wagner. We've been discussing working out
What
a
you
couple
eating, bro?
videos. So we'll make that shit happen.
Oh, man.
You hear this?
Minty donuts.
No, but yeah, absolutely, man. Take
Welcome to
B-roll,
SOTS
B-roll,
ASMR.
because, listen, this is the computer age too. Say you don't make it out to Cali. Well, guess what? We've got great video. We've got great cameras, and we can videotape you in several locations doing this. Then we send that raw footage out to your boy. He edits it down. Maybe he throws some of his own shit in there for his portion, and he edits edits. What
fuck are you saying?
Why can I say that?
I know why.
Edited it all together, and then guess what? It's a masterpiece, and we see this with bands all the time. There's like a master studio, and this guitar player sends his stuff in, and the drummer sends his stuff in, and the singer, and then everyone sends their piece into the master studio. Then that guy edits it all down, edited it. I can't say it.
That is kind of how I do it
Edits
with music. I'll record it at one spot and then I'll send it to another to be mixed and mastered and shit. So I mean, it's the same concept.
Right.
Just
Just
keep it
just
moving.
break it down. Yeah.
Well,
Don't
we got
ever
one
stop.
more. We got one more song that we want to play before we close out
right.
the show tonight, everybody. For of Will Gates' stuff here, and we got a new individual who's been checking out the show tonight, and I enjoy his company so far. Stab Wound Bear from the D Live.
Yeah, man.
I like having
I'm
people.
enjoying it too.
I like his shit. Yeah. He's got some funny shit. It's good to see somebody that's
Come on the show. Why not? Just get
Chat
over
with
here.
us sometime.
Get
yeah.
on here.
We got a Juggalo Rage demo cut that we're going to be playing here for
Yes.
everybody. Tell us about this song really quickly there, Will, if you could.
Yes, this is 17 extra large scoops of pedophile slaughtering wicked shit. That's going to be hitting your ear holes on Halloween. This one has the Dawn of the Wicked Shit, Darby O'Trill, and Stevie Stone on it. So I'm bringing Stevie Stone back. I have a lot of tracks coming with him, by the way. I actually have a project on the way called Strange Trash Volume 1. That's going to be 5 tracks with me and Stevie Stone, and we're going to have more guests on there. But back to Juggalo Rage. That one's coming on Halloween. I already have a cover established for that one. We're working really hard on promoting that bitch. I was actually talking to a friend about trying to do some kind of video, kind of like what you were saying, like different locations and shit, and see what we can do. I gotta pull a couple strings, but we're gonna make it happen.
I think B-roll just shooting all the time.
Just like go buy a GoPro, bro. Best investment you'll ever fucking make, because you can take that chip and send it to anyone you want. You can send the hard copy shit, the raw footage to whoever's editing your stuff.
Okay.
Man, I'm telling you, GoPros.
That's what's up.
Those things are
GoPros.
legit. They're a legit camera. They got like all kinds of different angles and stuff. They're dope.
Thanks, Dan. Did they pay you for that?
No, but I think after tonight they might.
They might.
Because they're going to say, whoa, look at the videos that got shot. Well, you just made us $1 million. Yeah, exactly.
Well,
They
we'll
might slide you a crisp 20.
Will, we're going to play your pedophile destroying fucking
do it.
song here. Juggalo Rage Cut demo right here on the South of the Straight Show. I want
Yes.
to thank everybody for tuning in as well tonight. It's been this is going to be closing out the show, everybody, for this evening. But
Thanks, Stab Wound Bear.
Stab Wound Bear, yeah. Thanks for tuning in. Please go check us out on YouTube too, man. Drop us a sub over there.
And
That'd be
listen,
awesome.
everybody else that's watching too, please don't just check us out on YouTube, but check out all these other platforms. We have stuff in the description for every band. We want you to go watch their stuff. some other place than just here. You can witness it here, but then we want you to go check out the description and then go check out their page.
Yeah, check
give
out their
them a like,
stuff.
subscribe
Give them a
to
like,
them.
subscribe,
If you're all about the music and you love the music, then go show the love. Put proof to action, guys. So
yes, there you go. Proof to
Especially
action.
subscribe to Trash Boy ENT.
Trash Boy
That's the
ENT.
one.
Yeah.
That's the one.
That's the one to go check out. Dan, you got to remind me too. Now the Carl, the new Carl. Oh, and now I got to thank. Yeah, let's. Before I get to that, Assume Nothing. Thank you, Assume Nothing, for coming on to the show tonight. Fucking awesome, killer shit that you guys got going on there. As well as go check out the Honest Dish with a side of hot sauce. Honest Dish with a side of hot sauce. That's what you got to go check out. The podcast.
Is it sriracha or is it other hot sauce?
You're gonna have to tune in to find out.
I fuck with sriracha. We can fuck with
You put that shit on everything.
That's
right.
right.
Channel name on
I want that shit in
YouTube,
the
South
morning.
of the Straight
glad you
Show.
know that.
South of the Straight Show. There's Stab Wound Bear. Just like it is right here, the South of the Straight Show. I think that's where we are.
The South of the Straight Show. You'll see that logo right there.
Yeah. You'll see it
right in the corner, but down there,
down
see
there,
that logo
below the
pop up.
YouTube poop.
Yeah. Man.
All right, so we are going to play this song right now. We're going to play this song, and then Dan, this is what I was asking you. The Carl thing, Carl. That song was that just a song, or was that like a video too? Did we do a video for that?
It was just a
song.
Yeah,
Is
there was
that
no video.
Is that the Carl
It was a
poop too? I
story.
bet.
It was a
I bet you
story.
that's the second poop. Okay, that's what it is. All right, here we go. So we're
do
gonna play.
wanna-
Oh yeah, go ahead, Will. Go
Put it
ahead,
out
Will.
there,
Yeah. Put it out there.
I just want to let y'all know this is the demo. The mixed version drops on Halloween. So I just got the raw vocals back from Darby and shit. I got some approval to show it. We're doing the damn. I'm excited for it. I think y'all are gonna love this, though.
Awesome. All right,
It's
let's
just the
check
start
this
too.
out.
I'm excited, brother.
I gotta push the
Creeping out the gutter,
Thanks for coming, dude.
slicing
Push
like
buttons.
butter. If you got green up on you, otherwise I'm sliding another. You're lucky. I'm gutter wise. I pick my victims with caution, unless it's stopping a hawk. Then all are outlined in chalk. See, I don't wanna kill them all now, just the ones with the money. If they got money, I bloody them quick and shit about this bunny. See, this is how I pay my rent. I'm really going through the struggle. They say what I do is a crime. I call this bloody job a hustle. I got problems, I know it, but don't get heroic, bitch. I'll murk you with the quickness, leave you bleeding and leaking piss. Pass a blade after stone. When he be done with you, bet your head's gone. You thought you was leaving alive, but you was stupid, motherfucker. You dead wrong.
Stick in a move, head wobble, bobble and weave. Pick and choose which crows coming with me. Tripped and get bruised, scuffing up your bows and your knees. Sleeping you lose, flows by the 100 degrees. Balance it out, earlobe and wrist don't freeze. Boy got clout, keep a couple cushions of green. All for the team, one off for the cream. Often the goonies are off you if you're off for your bling, huh? You better tuck in your chain. Don't be thinking I'ma push over and mention my name. Got you looking over your shoulder, we toting them things. Stoning my name, I overlap, relapse on your mains. Hear me?
Yeah, who in the fuck do you think that you are? You just a bitch up in front of ridiculous. Don't give a fuck about your chain in your car. Boy, your shit ain't impressive, get rid of it. Fucking with us, get you more than concussion. We get to the bus and we blood, we rushing, we ending your life. That's end of discussion. I'm crushing these bitches like pills. I love it, I can't give it up. I need blood to function. I'm acting a fool when I'm feeling in public. You're right in the street. Eat them like lunch and it's nothing but blood and guts out of it munching. When I rush too much, it's a bones I'm crunching. Sound kinda awful, I got my face crunching, but I'ma keep beating it up like it's nothing. I'm psychotic, I know this. My killer game hella ferocious. Got bodies, I'm focused. I want a milli, I know that's atrocious, but hold up, I got targets. Just hear me out, we can bargain. I want the ones who've been hurting the children, the type of motherfucker who can't be forgiven. You get it? Think of me more like a hero, saving the world from these weirdos. Turn it all into my freak show. We killing for sport in the streets cold. I got Darby with me and a hatchet. We chopping them up while we laughing. You probably think we some madmen, but this is really just juggalo action. I'm about to wreck a bitch, I'm at the precipice. I take your soul at your body like exorcist. What in the fuck did you think would become of this? You summon me with your evil, you dummy bitch. I'm just the one with the Darby could finish it. Down on the wicked shit with me to kill a bitch. Look what we did with the killer game limitless. You wanted evil, we here to deliver, bitch.
Bitches ain't just wicked shit, it's how to catch a body rap. I clean the bones of the muscle and the body fat. My tub full of chemicals to decompose a body fast. Seal the rest of a rotting sack inside of a body bag. Cut a bitch's tit off and I wear it like a face mask. Hit you with the brick until the bone that holds your brain cracks. Your carcass gets carved into several steak slabs. Feed the pieces to the wild dogs out by the train tracks. I don't make songs, I make schematics for a massacre. Force a baby out of pregnant chick and eat the afterbirth. Laugh at her, jamming her with a steak knife catheter. This is what she gets for asking me, how does a magnet work? I'm a dead man, you just a suicide boy. I'm guided by the voices heard within the white noise. I'm hopping up out of the shadows, put the knife point to your thyroid. Whether you live or die, pussy boy, it's
it's all my choice.
Howdy, folks. Carl here, telling y'all another shit story done happened to me. Well, happened about 5-6 years ago now. And, well, what had happened, I was at a job site one night, and, well, it was actually early in the morning, about 5 in the morning. Well, I had to take me a shit. Something fierce, and, I was up there about 3 floors up. So I come down off a scaffold there, and, got down that there porta potty, yeah. And, well, what had happened was, I had my overalls on, yeah, my little sling blade, my Kaiser blade with me there. A couple biscuits in my back pocket there. Well, took my overalls down about my ankles. Well, it was dark in there, I couldn't see nothing. Well, I had the shit so bad that, I just sat right down on the seat. Well, to my surprise, somebody come in there for me. Some feller thinking he's playing a prank on me. Done shit all over the seat. And, well, I sat right in it. Sat right in that pile of shit all over the seat, and hell, I had this shit so bad that I had to just sit in it. Just sit in it, take shit. Something terrible in there. Well, that wasn't even the worst of it. No, well, I tried to clean myself up best I could there in the porta potty with the old toilet paper and the hand sanitizer and whatnot. Pretty much got as much as I could off of it. My ass and whatnot. Balls and... Well, the worst part was the ride home. I put them overalls back on. Every time I hit a bump, that overall wind would blow up in my face and it'd smell like shit. Blowing in my face all the way home. I had to go home and take me a shower. And, that's about it. I threw up a couple of times that night, I do believe. So, pretty messed up. And, name's Carl.
Nationwide panic, now a world stampede. Yes, I licked the paper when I rolled up the weed, then I laughed when you passed it back to me. Yo, it's about to get you, set speed. Peace to social gatherings, schools, and groceries. The virus knocked you out like Apollo Creed. Body aches, sniffly, nose making you sneeze. Spread through the air, mask up and take heed. So much inflammation, homeboy, you can't breathe. Oh, you can read about the pure breed. Do Corona dance like you ate a pepper seed. When I step up in the place, I make Corona spread. Woo, ha, got the world infected. I got that deep chest cough that make your lungs collapse. Woo, ha, got the world infected. And you know we come through to blow our nose and hack. Woo, ha, got the world infected. Feel that cough up in your arm, don't ever disrespect.